And we're back. I guess. And we're back with another live stream. Streaming live stream of live streaming live. And I'm your host, the RPG guy, and with me are two lovely ladies. Ooh! That's right. With me tonight is the one, the only, the original OG Goblin, me plus.
Hello.
And then we have special guest today, who's gonna be pretty much a permanent guest, really, right? Let me just make sure this is all set up right. And she doesn't quite have a name yet. We're working on it. Hold on 1 second here. There we go. That was my problem. Like, why is this not right? Why is this not right? We have a new new member of the family. But she's sleeping right now. It's been a big day. So, big day. Eating and sleeping and playing and eating and sleeping and playing. She doesn't have a name yet. I'm thinking of one to give her. But she's a little ragstallion. Yeah, she is. And if you're wondering what we're talking about, it's a dog. There's a little tiny 4-month-old puppy just hanging out in the corner in our little hutch, snoozing away and being cute.
I like how, what's the term? It's very hit or miss to people when we say we got a puppy. They either go, oh, go get your puppy, or they go, puppy.
Some people actually do that with puppies. They go, ew, puppy? I'm not sure why they would do that, but, okay. Hey, Aaron, how's it going?
I mean, someone did it when we were trying to adopt her. Oh, puppy.
And who did that? Do you remember? Oh, well, I think her reaction was more based on she didn't know.
And then I was telling my dad, I was like,
Oh, you got all your PC stuff?
he's had all his PC stuff, I thought.
Yeah, I thought he mentioned that last
Maybe
time.
he's
But...
still waiting on his case. The tower itself.
Would
Well,
be.
you gonna build it?
Or is it going to build you?
I will name her Ochi.
Ochet? That's not a bad name.
It's the name of East Cream.
I know, but I'm saying it's not a bad name. So I feel bad that I've not played this in a while, so I'm kind of like, what do I do again?
Eat this. Here we go.
Die.
Oh dear.
There's weakness.
What to do? What to do?
That all?
My prey.
Takes 18% chance of that, so...
My turn.
Oh, he's got his tower.
How's that?
Here I go. My prey awaits.
Where was I?
Yeah, I should be enough to capture it, I think. Yeah.
Ready?
There.
Next week you're gonna start building it with your brother. Okay. And that sounds cool.
My turn.
Where was I?
Right.
Let's capture this guy.
Mine now. Now let's grab some food.
All right, let's start moving.
Is it a fart?
No, that was me bumping.
Time to clean up the filth.
Sorry.
Smells like.
No, I farted earlier. I farted like 5 minutes ago.
Well, just now it smells.
Here we
Ooh,
go.
ooh.
Yeah.
Bravo, Ochet. There.
What to do? Right. Huh, now.
Cleaning time. Eat this.
To work. How's that for you?
Well now. Here I go.
Memes. A lot of people like checking out memes anyway.
Here we go. Mine now.
My turn.
So yeah, if you're on the Discord, you'll get to see a picture of her right away. Their glorious mustache. I think that's a great picture. How have I not seen it before?
Thanks.
Oh dear. I think not. Very well. I think not.
My turn.
Cleaning time.
Well, thank goodness we didn't escape. That would have been embarrassing. Oh, yeah, I did. I was trying to go to defend
To work. I think not.
Right.
because I want to capture a bunch of enemies, right? With our main, not just because she could turn them into food,
Mine now.
but because I still think we still get full credit for winning the fight, and we get a bunch of little dudes that she can use if I need to in battle. Because I have a feeling that some skills will age poorly, some of the captures will age poorly, whereas others will get, I got to get newer ones to keep the momentum going. It's just now that I've captured all of these, I can just power through them now.
My turn. Afraid of the dark.
Here we go. Huh? Huh. And now.
And her auto capture is also great too.
Where was I? Take out that. That's all.
My turn. There! All tidied up.
Battery is winner.
Are you my next patient?
Well, there's a new one.
My turn.
Ah, there.
Right.
What to do?
Bravo, Brony. Now die.
Bravo, Temenos.
You gotta remember how goofy some of the names in this game are, like Temenos. 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 What do you think? I was asking our little friend, but she's too sleepy. She ate so much chicken.
Mine now.
I have 2 hermit conches. We'll get rid of one of them and compare.
Now let's grab some food.
Though, Meeps, if to be fair, if you want to battle in a game like this, you would be like, let's get some food. Don't lie. Don't you dare lie. Oh, look. On the boat, her little hound is there.
Time to clean up.
I gotta
the
show you
filth.
when we get through this. Hold on. It's quite adorable.
My turn.
Oh, wow. One shot it, then.
Perfect, Throne.
That one's still alive.
To work. How's that?
Here I go.
And
So sorry.
My turn.
What to do? Thanks.
Here we go. Mine now.
should look at what they do. I know I'm not looking at it, so. Being immune to all status effects elements for 2 turns is a pretty good deal. I think I'll take that. These two are really, this is really good. This is really good for capturing animals. Unleash a blow attack on a single foe. Otherwise, lethal attacks will instead leave the target with 1 HP.
Oh yeah, it's like false swipe.
Yeah, I'm taking that. Meeps is definitely the Pokemon master, so just saying something that's like that. It's like,
Everyone knows about false swipe, eh?
I mean, but like the idea of like, even you were like, yep, gotta get that, right? Like clearly there is a right and a wrong skill to buy. I have purchased the right one. The catch is figuring out
So you gotta catch them like when they're low HP.
Yeah.
Are there status effects that also play into it, like sleeping them?
No, it looks like it's straight up just them. Look at the dog.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. There we go. Herb of Serenity. There's clearly some goods over here.
Shall we?
And then I'll show you the thing with her too.
My turn.
My turn. Eat this!
So I can go to Hunter
Let's
Skills.
go.
Oh no, Hunter Skills. Beast Lore, right? I can go to Provoke, and then this tells you what she does. Attack a weapon weak point, finishing blow. Shoot all with this one, the Island Froggin, and then restores health, so she has a healing ability. Ocean Lizardman double stab. And then Ocean Lizardman 3 seems pretty good. Thunderstorm all. Charge, which is just a spear attack, and then Blue Betta, which has his poison. I don't think I get to choose which one he attacks. He just attacks whatever. And I think I still have him for next time.
Where was I?
Unless I'm mistaken. Which I've been known to be mistaken every once in a while. Every once in a blue moon.
My turn. I take what I want.
And if I don't get it, I beat them mercilessly to death. And even if I still don't get what I want, I beat everyone else mercilessly to death around me. And now I find why you don't have a lot of friends, don't it? Shut up. Oh, she's so sleepy. She's out. He had a long day. She was up early this morning, pooping and peeing, and snuggling downstairs with you, right? So,
To work. Yeah.
What to do?
There! What to do? What to... Right!
so you can see that the Landwalker enemy is still there, right? So I have access to it pretty much whenever I want.
Go on then! My prey.
I don't like that poison attack. It seems pretty weak. Befuddling Fang to make creamy saute. That sounds good.
Mine now!
My turn. Eat this! I take what I want.
And kills it real good.
Let's play.
Oh dear. How's that for you?
Let's go! Go on then! Alright!
Cleaning time. Eat this!
Yours.
That's all she wrote.
I know no cure for evil.
Come and get me.
Not again.
Here I go.
Bravo, Captain. Now die.
Ready?
Right. Go on then. Let's. I'm hungry.
Well, they're delicious leveling. It's clearly going to move us forward
I
here.
suggest you get out of my way.
Yeah. Silly goose.
Very well. How's that for you?
My turn.
Don't overdo
My prey awaits. Go on then.
Ready?
There.
All tidied up.
All tidy. Like she had peed somewhere. You know what? That leads to another area. Let's go this way really quick. Just to ensure we're going kind of the right way.
Shall we?
Here we go. Go on then. Now.
My turn.
Bravo. Now die.
Well. Forgive me.
See, totally worth it. Grabbing goodies as we go.
Let's play. Ready?
You're a stalwart. Right. Akala.
Oh dear. There. Now die. May the
The
sacred
battle is
flame
won.
guide you, or something like that. I suggest you get out of my way.
Let's see, these guys again.
Cleaning time.
Eat this. Perfect, Throne.
Eat this sucker!
Very well. How's that for you?
Ready?
And he's
So it
down.
goes.
And we get a sticky flower. Ew! The question is, how did it get sticky?
Bean flour.
Oh no! the stuff of nightmares.
My prey awaits.
Alright.
So I'm looking at this thing
Come on, then.
website
Mm-hmm.
about a timeline of
My
what
turn.
to expect in your puppy.
Yep.
Did you say that she's
To
16
work.
months old?
Yeah, somewhere about that, I would say is fair.
So,
Now die!
at 16 weeks, your puppy grows.
My turn.
I don't know if we need to do that. I mean,
Or you'll learn how to train your puppy and you start learning some social skills.
well, she's learned social skills already. They did some of that training with her at the shelter. So I don't know.
Ready?
I don't know if she needs. She might need a little bit, but I don't know if she needs that much. But no. Oh, I know. Well, and, you know, their standard is gonna I think that their standard of
My prey awaits.
what you should and shouldn't do is very, it's very different than I think like what we're planning to do, as dog parents kind of thing.
Basically, they have it in brackets, and this one is 12 to 24. So that's
Here I go.
Okay.
That's just starting around 12 weeks. Your puppies are special for more children and puppy.
Ready?
They want to feel like the food is closely related. Personality traits like dominance and
What to do?
submissiveness emerge.
What to do?
Learn more social skills. Also emerging are
I know
climate
no
season,
cure for
means chewing is one of the ways that puppies explore, so chewing become a household necessity. And then right after that says by 16 weeks you take them to school or whatever. So do you think their teeth are grown in?
They're probably starting to. She has teeth. So that's why maybe that one vet said she was like 6 months old. Because her teeth are already coming in. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why I got her that one thing. The pull toy. Because she can chew on that too. But we're gonna need to get her some chew toys.
And then
In a couple, at least in the coming weeks.
after the school where it says keep up the socialization, exposing your puppy to people, places, and other animals. If you observe him closely, you'll soon start to understand his body language and the signals that he's uncomfortable or frightened. Exposing your puppy to new things in a controlled way will help him feel confident and secure. With his newfound confidence and growing independence, he'll start exploring further away from your side.
Well, right now she's always kind of hangs around you or me.
And then
Or us, as just a blunt term of logic.
the
Ready to be
next
prey.
bracket is 6 to 12 months.
My turn.
And that's when the dog's a teenager.
Oh yeah, and they'll be rebellious. It'll be a rapscallion. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically skimming through it, dog will start to test boundaries and maybe will try to assert themselves.
Where was I?
They need a great deal of stimulation and activities.
Let's go.
You know,
Well,
they can be misbehaving, disobedient.
well, we're expecting that. I mean, that's expected. The thing with her is that she's so good now. Those things will be minute but obvious, right? She'll do it, but it won't be like we won't be like, oh my god, where is this behavior coming? We'll be like, oh, she's starting to be more like a dog
Time.
than a cat. Because she's kind of cat-like right now. Right?
Yeah.
But
Well, now.
that's going to change as time goes on. You know, she's going to be more independent. And she is going to be a curious little mutton.
Oh dear.
Mutton cat.
Okay, I was reading into it.
No, you're doing a good job. You're doing the right
What
thing
to
as
do?
opposed to doing nothing. So don't get me wrong.
Thanks.
I think that they have a specific theory of what they
Where
want.
was I?
You know,
Not thinking
it's just like a general. I think it's more of a generalization of what to do.
Well,
Here we
no,
go.
it's like if we eventually have like a baby,
Mine now.
Yeah.
then I would probably be looking at stuff like,
I'm hungry.
what's it called? It's not accomplishments, stepping stones. What is it? There's like certain things that you want to reach with your baby as you grow up. Like, if your baby isn't crawling by, you know, a month or
Oh, well, yeah, all of that. All
then
that.
you gotta go, uh-oh, what's going on?
Well, yeah, no. But that's you just answered your own question. If she's not doing the things she should be doing by the right age, once we take her to a vet, then we should be mildly concerned. But sometimes there are late bloomers.
It's not stepping stones. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Milestones.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, and it doesn't, just because it doesn't happen right away, doesn't mean that you need to, like, be dreading or worrying overly. It just kind of means to keep your eyes peeled.
Right this way.
And be like, oh, she's not showing off certain behaviors by a certain age. Okay. That's abnormal. See if she keeps doing that, and as time goes on, if she stops, if she starts doing it, then it's fine. If she still isn't, we could always inquire a vet, you know, take her to a vet if it seems like it's messing with her development. If it's not messing with her development, it just could be her personality.
Ready?
You know, there is such a thing as, like, reacting to something that's you interpret as bad because something told you it was bad. You know what I mean?
Did you ever say
No, well, I'm just having a discussion about it.
okay, let's kind of look at that chart where it's like the 3 days.
Yeah.
We look at that and we're like, okay, so then we should follow this.
Yeah.
But I mean, nobody told us.
Well, it's not that we're not following it. It's just that we're taking it under advisement.
And it
You know,
don't get fucking.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, some people see those lists, and then when something doesn't happen, they start freaking out.
And I think the 3-day rule is that, like, for 3 days your dog doesn't want anything to do with you. But I don't know. She seems cool.
It's been what, 2 days so far, and she seems to want everything to do with us.
You are a poison that must be purged.
Last night,
Well, it's
you could probably start it from today if you really want to just keep it simple and accurate. I would think that's fair if you want to do it.
Go on then.
You burped right in her face. I saw you do it. Monster.
Cleaning time.
Where was I?
You like her.
Here I
You
go.
mean it. You really like her. She's sleeping so peacefully.
What to do?
You know, she'll get into her routine, and she'll, you know, I think be fine once she gets there, you know?
Where was I? Take that!
Here we go. Go on then.
Kinda, yeah. Odie kinda eerie.
Well now.
Cleaning time.
But I won't hold back. Eat this. My turn.
Anybody? Yeah.
My prey
So
awaits.
Annie for short.
I don't want to name anyone something like that.
I didn't think so.
to work.
Yeah.
This cardio burns fat, right? No, cardio actually burns calories. Forms the bloodstream that are then replaced very next to the. All right, listen.
She sent me a Key and Peele video.
Your mom did?
Yeah.
Which one?
Substitute teacher. Yeah, I wasn't really getting into it just from the opening of it.
Now die.
Yeah, it is what it
No,
is.
you skipped an ad and then you saw one.
Yeah, already was. I think you showed it to me already. It looked familiar. You know what I mean?
About kids having stupid names.
I think so.
Yeah, well, she probably relates to it.
Well, that's why it's funny. Yeah, because she has kids. It's like,
Kind of like how you show me that one guy on YouTube who's like a principal.
Where was I?
yeah, he's an elementary school principal. Yeah, Gary Brooks, I think is his name, or at least that's the name he is on YouTube. And he is very funny. I mean, but he's funny to people who are like teachers or parents of children going to school. She's just conked out, isn't she? Should take another picture and post it.
Ready to be
God
brave?
damn it.
Here we go. Come on then.
My turn. Heavy-footed, aren't you?
Oh dear. Now die.
What's it? Let's go.
Impressive, Ochette.
Where was I? Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Oh, goodness, what a tantrum that was.
Let's head in here real quick. That's going to lead us further south, and we don't really need to go south right now. We need to go west. We need to unlock the other characters and, in a sense, level them up too. So that way we can progress a bit more through the game here.
Right. Come on then.
Ready?
What's that?
To work.
So he and him were and so I took a picture of her. And I was
My
like,
turn.
The more I look at her, the more I like her.
My turn.
Yeah.
And then he was like, New name idea, Nodi, because they Odie it, but with no D. I thought that's amazing.
That is
And he said also they'll be immortal with a name like that, except it's no die.
Very
Nodi.
well.
That's pretty good. Yogi. That's a cute name.
To work. Now die.
We're not shy
May
or
the sacred flame guide
we're not
you.
unwilling to take suggestions from the chat either, but you know, anything helps, you know. The more you peoples come up with stuff. I don't think we want to go into any dungeons yet. Especially one known as Lair of the Usurper.
Danger level.
We can handle it just fine, but I'd rather have my entire crew with me of characters. That way, if I'm going to explore dungeons and whatnot, I can do it with a full party. Ooh, silver sword. Slight improvement. She's so sweet when she's sleeping, isn't she? She's an angel. Oh,
Must be purged.
What to do?
Eat this!
That's all.
My prey awaits. I'm starving! Huh?
My turn. This'll cool you down.
To work. Atone for your sin.
Nice.
Now die.
What to do?
killed it.
All
Yes.
tidied up.
Oh my god. Wow, that just happened. 300. Normally I get like 32 and 30.
Oh.
So yeah, killing those things is a great idea, and they're weak to to knives. So far, we got a tough nut. Tough nut. Let's take a look at some skills now. Holy crap! She's dreaming about that freaking chicken tendy we gave her earlier.
No, I don't think so.
Huh? Not good dream. Well, REM sleep is when your eyes move.
Snoozer.
Oh, I guess she's trying to smell stuff that's not there. She's so sweet. Oh my god, that's so cute. She's like having a dream. And her little paws are moving like she's running. Even Smokey never did that. You love watching her. You were like, I really like her. Yeah, maybe I like her a lot. I am already committed. I love this dog.
love is strong. So, I will take care of this dog. And I do like this dog very much. I won't let
Here
anything
I go.
bad happen to this dog. Love this dog.
Right.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah. And now.
Ready?
Because you've been hanging out with her a lot, you're not so sure.
There, eat this.
To work.
I just,
Now die.
I don't know.
Great stuff, Temenos.
Oh, it's hard. Worried about the amount of work.
I'm not worried about the amount of work at all. It's literally just the word love is a very committed word.
Okay. I know she's gonna grow on you.
Oh, she will. She will. It's just
You are a
Look,
poison
another
that
one.
must be purged.
Yeah, I like his little hat.
it's like a little hobo.
My prey awaits.
Something.
Go on then.
Oh, I didn't attack the one I wanted.
Cleaning time.
Ah,
Eat this.
What to do? What to do? Axe attack.
Oh dear.
nice.
Now
His name is
die.
Octopath Traveler. So look.
Let's go.
I think you figured that out before.
Oh, I did.
Go on then.
Oh yeah, I got him again. Though I should have probably tried to capture it this time.
I'm hungry.
I'd be so afraid I wouldn't get the benefit of those stat gains. Those gains! The next time I will try to get it. If it's even possible. Okay, seems to only come out at night, so we're gonna make it nighttime most of the time. Walking through this area, that's for sure.
Precious to risk.
I'd be a fool not to take advantage of any time they show up.
Time.
Oh,
Eat this.
Well now. Axe attack.
Here we go. Go on then.
yeah, that frog is losing
Where was I?
some love for me because you saw it only do like 39 to everything, right? So yeah, that means that one's out. Because the only AoE I'll have will be
Tantrum that was.
based on lightning. Yaw. She adorable. She wonderful. See a chest that I did not open for some
Life
reason.
is too precious to risk.
My prey awaits. Huh? Go on then.
My. There, eat this.
To work. How's that? May the sacred flame guide you, or something like that.
Life is too precious to risk.
Oh boy.
So she's still getting goodnight kisses later, right?
What?
She's still
My
gonna get
turn.
goodnight kisses later.
Of course.
So you know.
We'll see. She remembers. She doesn't remember. That's not our problem. Right?
Yeah, it's true.
Axe attack.
Oh dear. Take that now, die!
My I take what I want.
You just, whenever you want their attention, you call to them with that name.
Is that right? Because I've heard things like if you continuously call a dog's name to them while they're not responding, then it like does the opposite of train them.
Well, the idea is you get their attention first, and then you call their name. Would be the way I would personally interpret that. So, I mean, you don't just call their name when they're not looking at you. You do some kind of physical noise or sound that is associated with their name, right?
They're tentacle boobies.
They are tentacle. They are violating tentacle
Here we go.
boobies.
I don't think tentacle boobies.
And I'm going to give them a shocker. Oh, it didn't seem to do anything.
What to do?
Eat this. Well now.
There, how's that?
Here we go. Go on then. All right.
I'm going to make a thing to replace that frog skill. So we are near where we need to be for this dude. So we need to travel to the town south of here. Also give us the opportunity to switch out party members, because I know the current party members are further along than the ones that are resting right now. The one that I think is not in the party.
Let's go.
Ooh, Thunder Wisp.
Go on then.
Cleaning time.
Eat this.
To work. Blaze on, oh sacred flame. That's that.
Well, that worked.
Fighting is not what I do.
Do 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 do. Set up the save point real quick. We'll run this way to get a chest.
You are a poison.
Oh,
that
wow.
Must be purged.
Dung beetles that aren't rolling dung.
What to do?
Could you imagine a fucking
Let's go.
walks up and starts rolling away your skull so you can never rest a piece of it?
That would be really funny.
Mine
now.
Where was I? Now die!
Might.
And
Forgive me.
My turn.
Oh dear. There, now die!
Right. Go on then.
Well, I know no cure for evil.
You okay? Just like watching her sleep.
Let's play.
Very well. Blaze on, O sacred flame. That's how it's done. Fighting is not what I do.
You know? How is she?
Because we made it happen.
I know, but it's like... You know?
Well, describe it.
Time to clean up
Well,
the
it's an
filth.
opportunity. I promised you that when you moved in. I wasn't
Here I
lying.
go.
I'm strategically bending the truth. I meant it too.
You like her too.
Bravo,
I do.
Casty.
I love her. I love her. She's a good, wonderful doggo.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness. May the
You're so
sacred flame
precious.
guide you.
You're so
or
sweet.
Something like that.
We head to a town called Ryu. Oh, I love Grandia. And the theory behind it is who doesn't, right? Not met that many people who've disliked Grandia. I don't know anybody who's just personally has disliked Grandia, to be fair with you.
Who knows? I'm sure there's some fun like that.
Oh, there's definitely going to be somebody who's like, there's not enough enjoyment in...
It's too linear.
Yeah. There's no character customization.
No! You there! Out of the way!
I think not.
Desert
Lay
Samurai
down your
meets. We've
swords.
seen it all.
Shut your trap. This
Is that not
useless
just
lowborn served us rotten food.
Kenshi?
He needs to learn that his incompetence has
What
consequences.
game, Kenshi?
Fools.
The supposed pretty boy from Dragon Ball.
You'll turn
Trunks?
tail and run if you know what's good for you.
What? Pretty big.
Time to clean up the filth.
Which one are you talking about then?
The fucking original Dragon Ball.
Cleaning time.
I said supposedly.
Yamcha?
Yeah.
Oh, from OG Dragon Ball. That makes more sense. Yeah.
You're like, that.
Eat this!
Well, Bulma doesn't think so.
Well, that's why I'm right?
Well, yeah.
They treat him like he's like a pretty boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Hence, supposedly.
Yes.
I mean,
You.
you've got nice taste saying Trunks first.
Well, when I think of Dragon Ball, I think of pretty boys. It's always like
Everyone okay?
everybody,
You're safe now.
every girl that watched Dragon Ball
You should
growing
return
up,
to your
Dragon Ball Z
homes.
growing up, liked Trunks. Like the few that did, they were like, he was like a husbando to them. And like, oh my god, cartoon characters can look sexy. And it's like, yeah, he's super jacked. He's
Thank you for the
super
help.
kills everything.
You can call me Hikari.
The first appearance he
I'm
makes,
on the
right?
cusp of a journey. One to seek out my erstwhile allies.
I mean, his own mother thinks he's hot.
Are you a traveler as well?
Remember?
Oh,
That was
yeah.
fun display.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Well,
accompany
she's a
you
little
if you'll have me.
self-obsessed, and
Well,
obviously she likes Vegeta.
good, good.
There's no Trunks without Vegeta. But Team 4-Star did a better justice than the regular show ever could have. Oh god. Oh yeah, yeah.
It seems my sword will be left to rust after all.
What the? Do you have any protection? I'm wearing my armor. I mean a condom. What the fuck's a condom?
Well, Colonel, that's some good Mountain Dew.
That was probably one of your favorite flavors of Mountain Dew in a while. Like the ones at Taco Bell, you seem to be.
Baja Blast is okay. I used to fucking.
Whoop.
Hey, baby.
Hello.
I used to love Baja Blast as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Are you praying, Hikari?
They made Mountain
Don't
Dew
waste
taste
your
like
breath.
tea.
If you're going to pray,
With honey and
pray
peach.
for the ones fighting
in
for
it,
their
yeah.
lives, not those already.
That
in
was
the
good.
dirt.
I didn't come
That
here
would have
to
been really
pray.
funny if I ended up naming
I
her
came
Honey.
here to remember. To remember the friends who gave their lives
They're
on the
tied
altar of
together
our
by
mission.
Mountain Dew.
Ah.
Today I fight for them.
Actually,
Shane
make it.
Dawson named his dog Honey. You know
It's
what I
time,
mean?
my prince.
Yeah. And remember, if you named her
Then
Honey,
let's
that
join the
means that that
friends.
Mountain Dew is literally the amalgamation of your two most recent things.
No, that's what I was saying.
Oh, okay, that was what you were saying. I was a. You see why I was getting some clarification there. Ooh, look, sweetie, a war. I guess killing we will go.
The only thing is that avid Mountain Dew drinker ain't gonna fucking lay a finger on this girl.
Wait, what?
Don't soil
An
your
avid
britches,
mountain,
Hikari.
a certain avid Mountain Dew drinker isn't gonna lay a finger on this girl.
Oh,
would
if she
worry
does,
about
I would have killed her
My
sooner
name will be
than
remembered
that
by
took her.
history. I'll let you
Na-
upon
naturally.
the heavens themselves. I won't die in a hell
You know what I
like
mean.
this.
Yeah. Let's see.
Even Steve said
Well
she
said,
was
Cece.
adorable.
Let us press on.
For the glory of
You
Ku.
think he meant it or what?
I think so. I think after seeing the pictures I sent, yeah. I sent all kinds
Prepare
of pictures.
yourself.
So keep that in mind.
It's over. It's my turn. Stay down.
And you know, and like I said, I know Steve's a jackass when he came to our first talk, but he was also like 11. You know what I mean?
Forward,
So
Ritsu.
I don't know. 11's when I got Peaches, I think. He was 10 or 11,
but I know as he got older, he didn't fuck with other people's pets. And he didn't really fuck with Smokey that much either. He just
Prince Hikari's
the dog was
display
there, you know, and he
fear
didn't
of death.
show any kind of like or hate towards him.
Now for the finishing touch.
I can't relate. As a kid, I used to just be like,
Our
I don't know, I
time
guess kind
cometh
of the way I am
last.
now. Like, I.
Clan Ku shall rise from the desert
Yeah.
as its ruler.
Get down a floor with me. Like, oh my goodness, you're
General
here.
Mugen, you lead the pride of our military.
Imagine you around
The
James.
nation of Ku's fiercest soldiers ride at your back.
He was a big.
Are you like turning?
Become the
He was like
tempest,
3 of her
scatter those
combined.
southern dogs
Oh, yeah,
to
I'm sure.
abuse.
He would let you pet the top of his little head.
The sand shall wait
Only
for
when he was
time
eating.
to strike, and following
He
your
was
wings
11.
scour the field.
Kind of like gator
When the
skin,
fury
like a
of the
gator skin
storm
wallet.
subsides, our enemies will be smothered and buried.
A brilliant strategy as always, Kazan. Your keen eyes see the battlefield as none other, eagle of Ku.
May you have luck on the battlefield.
I see you trying to keep them bold.
Luck has no place here, only strength.
I guess I call this
reigns
honey
supreme.
boba.
It's
And
good.
the
I
mighty
like it.
shall
Look up what
build
honey
their
boba is.
castles
Difference
upon
between
the
regular
corpses
boba and
of
honey
the
boba.
It's a lot soft.
Knock them to ribbons.
Or they just
The
prepare it
fury
that
of the
well.
desert upon them.
I like the flavors at the other place though.
Yeah, the flavor of this one was pretty lackluster.
This wintermelon flavor's pretty lackluster too.
Now, southern worms shall know the vast gulf between our strengths.
He's inhuman! The Scarlet Demon of Ku! General Mugen!
Ageha!
Aye.
Got it.
Does your will to live burn so faintly, curs? Raise your weapons or be trampled beneath me!
So you put the tapioca balls in front.
Why are they green?
Maybe they use polar.
Look up green to boba versus black boba, I guess. See if something comes up. Probably won't hurt. No more.
The history tastes green boba.
Captain Sachi.
Okay.
Ice forward, Hikari. Keep going.
By now you've probably heard of green eggs in here, but green boba, that's right. California boba staple,
Steel
tasty fresh
yourself.
smoothies and tea have been surprised including the green boba pearls or tapioca pearls and fruit and beverage clean in 2000.
Are you hurt, Hikari?
Since then, their bubble tea shop has gained its fame for
The
boba
noble
loving
sounds
men.
of cool dance at your back, and they know no fear.
One of the most frequently asked questions Tasty receives almost daily.
Not a single enemy
Oh,
shall
great.
pass through our...
Of course, like
Why,
all
mate, stay
questions,
close
it's
to
a great question.
Keep moving.
But we're here to answer that for you. At first, let's learn the fundamentals a bit, just in case it won't take long.
Here I come.
It's like Trump trying to answer a question.
I'm
What
sorry.
is boba tapioca pearls anyway?
What's our plan of attack?
Made in Taiwan, Savaru,
Mm-hmm.
So why green boba pearls though? Tasty bubble tea shop was formed and founded on creativity. With their fun bubble tea, and milk tea, names, and colorful spin on them, they tried to think of a way where they can
Prepare
They
yourself.
try to think of a way where they can reset themselves apart from the rest of the pack.
Somebody who did not finish editing that. But okay.
Then it hit. What about green boba? Quickly, the green bean caught on and took the tea industry right. And the rubber uniform from the entire green became the company's signature color.
Might.
Today, TTT Motro has been stable for the past 19 years and almost immediately recognizable among boba connoisseurs everywhere.
So they don't say anything really specific
I
about
guess
it.
it's diamond green.
Okay. That's interesting.
Your fate was sealed.
'Cause I've
the
seen
moment you
white
stood
boba,
against us.
clear boba, black boba, now green boba.
Wait.
So
One. There's no need for
I mean,
further
it is pretty
bloodshed.
cool looking. Here's, you know, I'm sure you don't need to look at this, but a picture of the boba.
oh yeah.
And I think below that it's like, oh
here
yeah,
we
you know, green could be tied with like
It's
go
the enemy
green,
general.
cycle,
Now
blah,
to
blah,
prove
blah,
your
blah.
medal, Hikari.
Or just because it makes it unique.
Yeah.
I shall honor the memory of my fallen allies. My blade will not waver.
That's what we could do a video of.
Now
The
you
little
pay the
boba
price
places,
for your
the big
tyranny.
4 chains
That's
around
right, a
us.
coup.
Because the
time
boba
to
from here is
finish this.
really good.
Come.
But that's what we would do. We would get ding tea, share
Let's see
tea,
what you've got.
taste tea, and it's
Ew,
boba time.
Look at
my
the
turn.
horse's neck go in itself.
It looks like a dick. Why does it look like a dick? Is that what you were thinking?
No, it's just they were lazy about how the neck fucking shifts.
Take this.
Oh, I see. The
see it?
animation, yeah.
What's
It's
our
like they
plan
just
of
drummed
attack?
that half part off.
Scatter before me!
Whereas at least
Here I come.
the hawk is pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
The fur flows a little bit.
It's even got kind of the hair rustling.
Yeah.
Watch me now. Ha. Stay down.
Prepare yourself. Allow me.
It's so much jarring when you look at part of the mounted guy. The horse.
It's almost like it's moving from front to back.
What's our plan of attack?
Maybe, right?
Yeah. It's like the saddle and the butt are attached to the guy's body. But like the front of the horse is a completely different entity.
My turn.
But like also different from the head. Like it's just like a little fucking nugget. That's maybe connected to that front.
My blade sings.
Yeah. It's definitely odd.
It's my turn. Stay down.
My spear shall strike true.
Prepare. I fight for my friends. How's this? For the pride of Ku.
Killed that guy.
Lock her up real good too.
Oh, I thought that was your knuckle crack that did that. She went right back to sleep though.
It was not my
Little sharp, little guy, little gal, little rag
It's
stallion.
over.
That was rapscallion.
That's what I thought I
We
said.
won't.
Rap
We won't leave the
Rapscallion.
desert in your clutches.
Not a horse.
The accursed clan.
It's not a
must
wild
be.
stallion. Do-do-do-do.
Brother.
Soft-hearted whelp.
Soft-hearted bitch.
I'll name her Web.
Show sympathy to the enemy and you tarnish the name Ku
Where's
in
that
the
Web?
process. The enemy general is slain. Victory is ours.
Keep looking over at it.
Your
Well, I mean, this
Majesty.
story isn't the, you know,
Today's glory was paid for with the blood
samurai
of many.
story.
Desert
But
Samurai
victory
story.
is
Oh,
ever an
really?
occasion
By a
for
guy named King
celebration.
Jigo.
Mugen, he
We're just gonna call him King Gigolo. Gigolo!
Our enemies have been put to heel, their forces
Big
crushed
stretcher.
under our might.
Are you a big
The nation
stretcher?
of Ku shall know prosperity
She's so
untold.
sleepy.
Well, she knows to sleep over.
Well, so far. I mean, we haven't tried to go into bed yet and see if she'll stay.
We're doing our bedtime activity. She'll start looking at
Your
you.
Majesty.
Oh god. That was so weird.
Hikari, I tire
Like, this
of
isn't a
these
threesome.
Back you hound. Like their legs like
Brother.
like their
What
legs
was
like.
the enemy general speaking of? He called us the accursed clan. Is it true? Are
Keep your belly move up and down.
I don't know, it's almost like
Put it out
whenever I
of your
pick her up,
mind.
it's like I feel like
A
I'm just grabbing
half-blood
all of
like
her
you
organs at
needn't
once.
worry about such
That's why I
things.
grab her kind of the way I do.
Can you
Where
hear
her
it
ribs
too?
would be.
That voice?
And her
Well,
up
I
front
do.
armpits.
Yeah, I grab her like there and like on her butt, right?
Mhm.
General Mugen.
Because I don't want to. I don't
go
want
with
to touch.
glory. It was your sword that cut the path to victory.
You
Well,
fought
just-
fiercely
yeah,
this
and
day.
it's
What is your name?
all of her organs.
It's Ritsu
She'll be
Mishuyo, my
sturdier
lord.
as she ages. As she gets a little older. She's still a puppy.
Compassion has no place
She's
in
still a
true
buppers.
Hikari. You
Buppers.
are unfit to
So that's a
stand
name.
among us.
Buppy.
What do you mean that she's?
Huh?
I think she's dreaming that she's eating. She's like,
She's dreaming about that tendy she just had. And the pepperoni, little slice of pepperoni she had last night. She's like, I've never had such tasty
Your
goodies.
brother's
think
wrong,
we
you
saw.
know.
Like I know I
We wouldn't
still
have
say
made it to the
puppy,
enemy general without you.
but we saw that like
You don't need to flatter me. I didn't do it alone.
Oh, so we look on like a plushie
long
one
have
time.
we
Saw
known
that
each
puppy
other?
was already a
And not
trademark
once have I
thing.
bested you at
I
swordplay.
had no idea about it. It was like this neon pink
You may
thing.
be the prince, but it was by dint of strength that you were made captain.
I don't want
It's all a
someone
lowborn
happened to
urchin like
fucking be
me
into
could
that shit,
hope
but I
for
kinda like
to
that.
simply
Like,
be allowed in your
I don't
presence.
think so. I don't know.
Don't be ridiculous, Ritsu. You'll always have a place by my side.
Don't worry, Ritsu. You'll always have a place by my side.
Is that
on
so?
your knees.
I'll try to
I
keep
fly
up,
open.
then. You can count on it.
Is it Ritsu, his brother?
No,
You're
his
about to
brother
find
was the
another
guy
guy
on
and
the
see.
horse.
Oh.
Not the one I fought, the one that came in
The
and
battle was
killed the
long
guy.
and trying. Let us dedicate this victory
And
to
his
the
father
countrymen
is
we
the
lost
king,
to.
is what I believe I understand.
was
I'm
an
not
honor to
hyper
work
paying
with you,
attention.
Freyman.
None of the characters. Okay, that's not
Trust me,
true. The first
spear.
character was okay. Second
Dared to
character,
be
the one in
wielded
jail,
against its
he was
enemies.
pretty good. The third one, the rogue lady was pretty good.
May
The
I be welcomed
apothecary
among
was
this
pretty good
vaunted company?
so far. And the beast girl was pretty good too. It was okay.
Of course, Kazan. Without your cunning
That was the
strategy,
one you
may
said
have
was
very
pretty
well
weak.
been buried under the sands.
It was pretty weak, but like
Victory
also
is the sweetest libation.
the idea
Or
of like
so they
germs
say.
really
I wager tonight's
Well,
drink should
and
be
she was trying to
sweet
cure a
indeed.
plague.
Yeah, and there was like those slime.
We can't toast yet, Kazan.
monkeys eating each other. It's like, ugh.
The road
Boy.
ahead will be
Yeah.
long and fraught with battle.
That means it was effective because that was the point.
Wait.
Well, you know, it's like how I can't watch the 2 inches.
I see war has only tempered your
Why?
commitment to
It
duty.
freaks me out.
Because of the way they look.
Promise
No,
me that
it's
when
just
our
the
conflicts
idea
are
of,
behind us, we'll raise glasses in celebration.
Germs
Consider it done.
spread.
Can't help you with that. I mean, it's for me. It's like the reason I do fine with it is because it's fiction,
Eh,
science fiction.
Sickness is still like stuff, and like, you know, some zombies and things have like their organs exposed, and like they'll bleed into somebody's open wound, and just like
Sorry, I'm just reading this.
like I can handle vampires, werewolves, whatever.
I tend to not like zombie movies that have people doing things that are just the not common sense. things. That's why the first season of like
It's a
The
sign
Walking
that
Dead
peace
worked,
yet
and every
prevails.
season after that was just trash.
Can't argue with
Fight
that.
me, fight me. It's like the first season of it makes sense. You know what I mean? The later seasons did not
If
make
you wish.
much sense at all.
That may be
Um,
merely a piece of wood, but don't think you'll have any mercy.
And at least the way they would choose to do things, right? But I never understood. I didn't like.
Your stance isn't bad. Now bring in your arms.
Let me think. I liked Night of the Living Dead. You saw that with me, where they had like the neon green skeletons.
Do they have a graveyard orgy?
Yeah, the graveyard orgy, the tar monster in the
They're my
basement
friends.
that actually said brain.
They're not your friends, my prince. They're lowborns.
Yeah, that
who
one was good.
scavenge for
And it's good because it's not good. It's good because it's bad, right? It's so over the top ridiculous, right?
They are citizens of Ku, not unlike yourself, and you will show them the respect they deserve.
Apologies, my lord.
That'll teach you to talk back to our lord. Thank you, Lord Hikari.
We haven't had a lord that
His name
looks
is
out for us
Hickory.
like that before.
I'm not sure.
No thanks are needed. All citizens
The
of our
clock
nation
struck
deserve
1, and
equal
then he went,
respect.
and then the mouse was done.
Is
Lord
that how it
Hikari,
goes?
This is what happened at 1 o'clock when I farted earlier.
How is it?
a brawl has broken out at the tavern.
Oh, jeez. Hickory Dr.
It's
Doc.
one of
Hickory
Lord
Dickory
Mugen's
Doc. The
men.
mouse went up the
He's
clock.
out
The
of
clock struck
control.
1.
Understood. Let us be on our way.
I don't remember. Look at it. Not the name, Doc. Doc Brown. Dr. Emerald Brown. Versus her gentle, sensitive animal. Why did you punch him? Fine.
You gotta make sure nobody's getting punched.
You're so cute. You're such a cute dog. The big stretching again. You love when she does that.
You big stretches.
She's a big stretching dog.
I wish I could do big stretches. Every time I want to do a big stretch, my fucking legs go like, "Oh, do you want us to Charlie horse?" I'm like, no.
Do you want to what?
My legs are like, "Do you want us to Charlie horse?"
Oh, yeah. Well, it goes away after a while. Yeah, sometimes it does. It stops.
Are you good? Your brain's Charlie horsing right now.
Right, yeah, really. Like the more you do it, the easier it gets. But if you don't do it enough, then every time you go to do it, you overstretch and cause the Charlie horse. Pretty much. That's my understanding of Charlie horseness, as I will say. He says he's pretty rapscallion. Still think that's a good name, rapscallion. So called rap for short. Or scallion. You don't like those.
Use your guts.
Yeah, really. Guts, use your guts.
Those little newer monkey things from the NBA today.
Oh god, I forget what they're called. It's gonna bug me because I should know. I can't think of the name, sorry. I don't know if they really had a fancy name or anything like that. You looking them up? Momos? Momies?
Do you know who I am?
Caro? Cario?
Appointed by Lord Mugen himself.
Because they named a nut after them that you give them.
That honor won't
Carob
earn you
nut?
any special treatment around here.
I was like, right? Caro? Yeah. Took a while.
The rowdy customer.
Lord Hikari, you're just in time.
Well, this would be more so for y'all.
So this is where you've been since you were driven from the
Caro
castle, huh?
works.
Prince Hikari, consorting with lowlifes.
Look up the dog from.
Suppose that's what happens when your family
Not.
forsakes you.
You've got some nerve.
What's the name of that game for Super Nintendo? It's like Secret of Mana, Secret of Evermore.
Weak.
Look up the dog in Secret of Evermore.
He can
The
barely lift
main
his sword.
transformation. It's regular transformation.
It won't be long until General Mugen assumes the throne. So you better fill my cup if you know what's good for you. In the name of the future king.
I think you've had quite enough. Raise your weapon. On your guard. My turn.
Forgive me.
Now it begins. Now.
Yep. You can. Amongst other things.
There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my soul.
It is a very interesting game.
You still have much to learn.
Like a little. You think they were
I look
going for,
forward.
like, a Tanuki joke?
No, they were not. It's really supposed to be like it's an American take on the concept of the gameplay of Secret of Mana. So I believe that Secret of Evermore was developed by a U.S. branch of Squaresoft at the time, and it didn't do well, but it was actually a really good game. Well, it only has the two characters, and the thing with the dog is the dog transforms into all kinds of different things, which is kind of cool.
On your guard.
Or the dog looks more like a Tanuki, right?
No. It's not supposed to look like a Tanuki. I mean, you might be able to find a better picture, or a more accurate picture, I would say.
Prepare yourself.
It's supposed to be a terrier.
Here I fight for my. I'm sorry. For the pride of Ku.
I think in the game, the dog's name was just Dog.
Yeah.
Because you can name it whatever you wanted.
You still have. I look forward. Raise your weapon. On your guard. My turn. Here I come. I'll end. It's over. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my soul.
No. Kind of reminded me of her, though.
You still have. I look forward.
What do you want?
If it's a you've drawn your sword. Now be prepared for the consequences. On your guard. Prepare yourself. You fight dirty. My turn. Now I fight for my friends. Allow me. I still have much to learn.
Tempest!
Now, leave. I won't ask again.
That's our lord!
Apologies for the mess. Drink in peace.
So straight up, you can challenge other people to learn new skills, but you only seem to have a handful available.
You needn't thank me. It is my duty.
We're blessed that you were appointed to watch over our town. There's been more smiles all around ever since.
It's been too long, Your Highness.
Benkei, is that you? I can't remember the last time you visited alone. Is something amiss?
My prince, I must ask that you visit me at the Western Keep. I can say no more. All will be explained upon your arrival.
Very well. I won't be long.
Thank you, my prince. I will
It's
await you
raining
there.
on Tuesday. 100%. Nice.
If I must.
Funny thing is that using the duel feature allows us to constantly like level up off the locals,
Prepare yourself.
which is kind of funny, right?
Forgive me.
My turn.
Well, I only can challenge them once, so that's not possible. But it is funny how they just let you do it.
I'm sorry. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword. You still have much to learn.
Disciplinary strike. She just smacks people with a staff.
On your guard. My turn. Here I go. How's this? For the pride of Ku. You still have much to... I look forward to... Raise your weapon. On your guard. My turn. Time to strike. Now. It's over.
That is one.
I still have much to learn. You still have much to...
I'm gonna save these other ones, really. It makes sense to unless I find something really good. That one teaches a fire skill. Cannot challenge the children to a duel. Wonder why. Brain bash. That's better than what I just picked up.
Raise your weapon.
See if we can pick up the best skills available, not just some. What's up?
Here I come. I've got
Articule.
I don't use gross toilet paper anymore. We use family cloths.
Now it begins.
I've heard of that.
I could never.
That's what. Well, okay. Yes and no. So the people who do it correctly, because there's a wrong way to do it. No. The idea is this: is that you take, like, let's say a bunch of linen, a giant roll of linen, and you cut it into, let's say, 300 squares. Probably not even that, right? And the idea is that you have like a special pan that you put that's also made of linen. And the idea is that, and they do this in hospitals, they do this in a lot of places.
My turn.
Unless I'm misunderstanding, but what it is, baby diapers get done. There's some, you can buy diapers that are this way too. Is you take them and you collect them and then you throw them in a wash and like double wash them, and then they're free to use to prevent the waste of paper. Is it the best thing to probably use? I don't.
I don't use gross toothpaste anymore. And I follow what they have to
still
do.
fight.
And they don't explain what that is. So but I don't know if that's what family cloth is, but I do know of people using linen, like or material of some sort.
You still have.
Oh, okay.
I look forward to.
Is it roughly?
They really clean their ass with a bidet. They just dry their ass off.
That's not as bad, but that's definitely not what I was thinking. Well, but I do know of some people doing what I said for various reasons. There's none of them great, but there are reasons to do it. And then there's a lot of debate at the end of the day of does toilet paper, using a bidet, for example, and whatnot, and a toilet paper and all that, are you using more water to do that? You know what I mean when I say that, right? It's like some people don't think about stuff like that. So it's like, oh yeah, I use a bidet now, and it's like, yeah, but some people want their assholes so fucking clean,
Your Majesty,
that they'll run the bidet for 5 minutes and waste more water than it took to make 10 rolls of toilet paper. Which is hyperbolic. That's not exactly the case. And you can't use salt water to, clean your butthole out either. So.
I have devoted my life.
What I'm hoping is someday they get to a point where they use salt water for toilets, but there are some negative. There's a really nasty negative to that, and it's when your water's shut off. You don't have access to water. The water that's in that toilet becomes drinkable when you run low, right? A lot of people don't understand that until you've been cut off from a water supply. We learned that in Scouts. They had a whole thing where they made us do that with a clean toilet, of course.
What do you want for our
like
nation?
a brand new unused toilet that they kept in a training survival
Friends,
area
allies
of this scout camp, and nobody ever used it. You know what I mean? You even had a cover on it so you couldn't. The whole point is that they showed you where the water was in case you needed access to it.
I charged you with overseeing the city so that I could take your measure, Hikari. And I do not find you lacking in the least. You've brought joy to the people, community. Hikari, I want you to be the next king of Ku.
He wants him to be the next king.
Majesty, are you?
You know, brother ain't gonna be too happy about that.
I'm not worthy. My brother.
Wasn't there another betrayal? Wasn't this dude in jail being betrayed by his friend because he figured out the solution to like unlocking the potential of all magic, right? So we're gonna have two betrayal stories, right? Okay, they better be very different as we progress here, or that's not going to be bode well.
Make the proper arrangements and do what I can to keep Mugen's machinations at bay. Please consider what is at stake, Hikari.
Father.
I too hope that you will take up the mantle of king, Lord Hikari.
That way you can change my name from Benkei to Bengay and soothe the muscles of this world.
A king? Me?
Alright, did we
Father
get
spoke
like
of
a
a plot
Diablo
among
4
Mugen's
beta code
troops.
to get in the double down, or?
What is he planning? I need to get to the
I don't
bottom
think
of
so.
this.
Dude.
Someone in the city
Sorry.
must know something.
Do they say what it's
Secrets
supposed to be?
have a way of revealing themselves.
How you're supposed to get it? Shit, we can just get a double down tomorrow if there's a...
But considering the thing says it's frustrating for some people, maybe they're doing like a limited run.
It's no, okay, so oops. So from reading what I'm seeing here is the weirdness is people want to get the code without having to pick up, either get the chicken sandwich, they want to pay for the chicken sandwich but not have to go pick it up, or they want there's no vegan option, so they're all throwing shade at that. So that's my understanding of the difficulties, which to me is not a difficulty. You just either buy the fucking sandwich and shut the fuck up, right? You know, it's just so bizarre that that's a complaint. It's like, wait, what? That how is that a?
You guys ordered through an app?
Yeah, we ordered it. I don't know. I don't have a receipt. Let me see. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, did you wake up because Daddy left? Oh, you little rapscallion. Well, see, I'm already back, so you got up for no reason, huh, you little rapscallion?
Maybe I should look this up. Maybe somebody else.
Yeah, double check. Could have been something we had to pick up at the store. Which would imply we just gotta buy it again. Getting it? What?
People are saying the sandwich, not the combo, gives the code. And there are also combos that give the code. The double down sandwich cub just isn't one of those combos.
Okay, so then
A merchant flourishing
tomorrow,
in the shadow of the castle.
maybe while I go out to teach,
If
I'll pick
anyone
up
can tell me what
double
goes on
down
inside
maybe
its
before
walls,
my
surely
tutoring
it would be him.
and see if they give me the code that way.
Although I
There's
can't
a
expect
KFC
his
on the way.
information to come for free.
Man, I don't know. Eat it. See if it's a good. We'll split it.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if you want to double down again.
it was really good.
And so soon. Well, everything they said about it is true. Pretty much. It is definitely, you feel yourself, you know. You see Mama? Maybe she thinks she's not supposed to be over there when you're laying down. It's probably better for her too, just for now, right? She's doing the circle. No.
Interesting.
She's so sweet.
Will this do?
She is a sweetie pie, isn't she?
Interesting.
You know, it was. I will say,
Not much feeling this Taco Bell
I beg to differ. The French fries were probably more filling than the mashed potato, maybe. Yeah, I was stuffed by the end of that. And again, I also had that extra,
Will this do?
biscuit and a half and
Interesting.
a Chicken Little, yeah, because we got a Chicken Little for the little one over. Oh, look at
want to run downwards and then run back up and look at the little yellow on his skirt
whose skirt?
that you're playing as.
Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
it's like little legs.
I have a interest.
So, like, run down. Little legs.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Hey, Revo, how's it going? Misty he refers to me as Mr. Tardman.
Rebo, how you doing,
How you doing? How's it hanging?
I'm never fucking around people's streams anymore. I think Rebo was playing like a One Piece game recently.
The one, that new one that came out?
It might have been. I don't know. I don't know nothing about One Piece. I know the main character's made of like rubber. That's it.
He's pretty much Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And Captain Marvel put
I'm
together.
pretty sure.
Or Miss Marvel. We're doing pretty good. We got a new family member just sleeping away in her little bed hutch. You cute little rapscallion. We haven't named her yet, but we're thinking maybe Maze.
Will this
But we haven't decided yet. I don't think we have, right?
Yeah, we haven't fully committed to it. Just 75% of the way.
Yep. And she's 4 months old. She's a beautiful little puppy. Some kind of, we think, Australian Terrier Dachshund mix. Some Chihuahua in there, because everything has Chihuahua in it around here.
Her little mutton chops, you see that?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. She has, like, little mutton chops, which is adorable as hell. She hasn't barked at all yet, or... She's a little old man.
This do.
Aww.
Interesting.
Name her Pop-Pop. Pee-Pop. She got the popcorn feet. The popcorn feet. Yeah, she's got the popcorn feet. So, do I enjoy being a big tard? Well, you know, being a big tard comes with a lot of responsibilities.
You are Quite possibly the biggest of the tards.
The biggest, yeah, the biggest of the tards, probably, yeah. You goof.
I mean, hey, Rose said it, not me. I just think he's really funny. Revo, you're in the Discord, right?
Yeah, we have a.
Yeah, I think I Revo's Discord. I think he made a server.
And is she enjoying being Mrs. Big Tard?
Yeah, I enjoy it every night.
Balls deep every night. Anything that allows us to
Our
read.
baby staring you down like, did you have to say that? You fucking weirdo. So done.
She's had a long day.
A long day of sleeping.
She's a puppy. That's what they do. He said yes. He's in our Discord. There are some pictures of the pupper in the Discord if you are curious. In the memes category, yeah. Just freshly posted.
Interesting.
If you wish to see this little baby girl.
Yes. We bought her. We adopted her from a rescue.
This do.
All the way out in Fresno. So about 3 to 4 hours from here. At Act Fresno. So if you live in LA, I strongly recommend checking them out. I know that they're kind of far, but we were really very, very pleased with every dog pretty much that they had. I mean, it's understandable about the ones that aren't quite ready to be adopted yet, but they were all very good, you know. And they're not like gouging you, money, for the animals.
Man, I'm looking at my photo roll, and every single one of them has Sassy and Betty Lou in them.
Yeah, they were very good. Both of those dogs were very prominent. Ones. Oh, you're in Ohio. I guess that's not gonna work. But if you know anybody, recommend to them Act of Fresno. ACT Fresno.
I've been to Ohio a few times. I remember there was this one gas station that we went in, and we're talking to the lady at the cash register. She's just long night, just kind of trying to have conversations.
I have a.
And we look over and we see there's the glass door out back. There's a raccoon that walks up.
Interesting.
A raccoon, and then like 5 more appeared. And she's like, "Oh yeah, that's just my raccoon."
I have a request. Interesting.
Eventually, we saw like 4 raccoons.
They tend to come in hordes when they know there's food around.
Interesting.
And rightfully so. They're very hungry. Hungry little guys.
Will this?
And goils.
Interesting.
There wouldn't be 40 if it weren't for dwarves.
That's true.
I have. Interesting.
I can't unsee it.
What?
You're walking away.
Oh, his little goofy steps.
Just the yellow tassels on his kimono look like little fucking stick legs.
Like that. Oh, baby sleeping again. She do that. Well, every day when you're a puppy is a big day. But yeah, she's absolutely sweet. She met Grandma today. And Grandma just like, oh my god, she's so fucking cute. Pretty much, right? Which is a normal reaction.
I did also like
Millie's good because of the forgotten Trigun character, right? The character they wrote out was one of the more interesting characters in the show. So that's kind of goofy in a way, right? Well, because her character's a giant, yeah. Why do I sense that would make like a really awesome adaptation? Right?
like, yeah, but Cindy or something.
Sure, not a Chihuahua. Scary! Right? No, that's pretty much Vash in a nutshell, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Did I bribe all of them? Yes, I did. Okay. But that's just my interpretation of the character. It doesn't necessarily make it the right one.
Will this do? I should like to know what's going on at the castle. Have you heard anything during one of your deliveries, perhaps?
Ah, the young prince. I believe I can be of service. However, I'll have you know that it comes at no small risk to my person.
You'll be fairly compensated. Is this enough?
What's Revo saying?
Ah,
Oh, Revo hasn't said anything in a little bit. He might have taken off too.
I've heard rumors that unusually large
You're either looking at your phone or looking at the precious.
As of late.
No, I just don't feel like sitting up and
Soldiers get
getting
chatty
up and walking
during
around
long
with that
watches,
chat.
you see.
Yeah, I've been really
They
thirsty.
say General
We got a
Mugen
blister
meets
on.
with this arms merchant upon the crest of heroes. Mugen may be stoking the embers of war.
Drink this nice Calpico. Not sick of drinking it anymore. Somebody likes Calpico. Calpico. You get some first. And I'll suck the rest out in like 3 gulps. We'll be putting those videos up, hopefully getting them started to upload it later in the week. Shut up, Chris. Shut up, Gene.
So father was right. I have to ask him myself, look Mugen in the eye. If that merchant's words hold any salt, then I'll find him at the crest of heroes.
Did you say at the crack of heroes?
So did you go in there going, where's the Diablo code?
No. I asked just for the receipt. That's really all I need, right?
Yeah. Then we looked it up and saw that despite how delicious it was,
Well, it doesn't mean we can't try just tomorrow. Because that would really suck if we miss out on the little Diablo codes.
maybe people bother to do that. We don't give the code to Sharon. We just make a little beta account for people ready to deploy it.
True. I mean, you have to think, it's not going to have much going for it.
I love playing games.
I know.
I have a request.
And you've never really played a Diablo game, have you?
No, I would suck at them terribly, but I mean...
You wouldn't suck at them.
Their whole,
Premise?
advertisement right now is,
Solely based on the
double down.
Revolves around getting a double down. Delicious double down.
I shall be your opponent. Here I come.
Oh,
Prepare yourself.
Desert ape.
oh, I did not fully see it. I thought I just fucked up
And he
I
had
still have much to learn.
And he had some arrows in the ground. Yeah. I mean, I will say there's a lot of effort that's gone into the sprite design for a lot of the enemies. That was something that was in the first game. Like enemies had like the bosses especially had a really intricate like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well that horse was fucked up though.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Someone fell asleep early working on that one.
they called
like, fuck it, dude.
it's good enough. He just looks at it casually. He's like, "That'll do, horse. That'll do."
I'll do what I must.
That's your kind of item, isn't it? That's his shoulder blades. It's like his back.
My turn.
Yeah, you see how he's leaning forward?
No, I think
For the pride of
You can't see his belly.
you got like 2 little dots right here.
That's his back. That's probably his hip bones. The square part of his hip bones, because he looks malnourished, significantly malnourished. I mean, we'll get to see him again, because...
Just a monkey running through a desert with a rice hat on. With a bow and arrow.
And he's like...
You okay?
What's up? She's barking in her sleep. Go pet her. See if she does that when she wakes up. Oh, look at how happy she was to see you. Hi. She was having a dream, I think. I think she was barking in her dream. She was going poof, 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 poof. She doesn't know how to bark yet, I don't think.
Now it begins.
Is it up the nose or down?
It doesn't. It depends on the dog, but usually it's up the nose.
My turn. I'm sorry. Prepare yourself. Here I come. It's over. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
And she was having a dream. She was chasing the Oscar Mayer wiener cart. It's the only thing it could have been.
Stand aside or fight. Now it begins.
Yeah, you see how they're like facing towards him, kinda, but that's their back.
Yourself.
So that's the shoulder blades. That's the spine. You see it though? Kinda.
So,
My turn.
Yeah. And they're wearing some kind of like...
There's like 2 dots on my head.
Yeah, and that's the kind of...
For the pride of
yeah. Because they're like... What's it? Not famished, but...
Emaciated?
Yeah, they look a little emaciated, and that's kind of the point.
They eat nothing but fucking sand.
I wouldn't run it past this game that's probably why they look like that. And they've learned how to use some weaponry as to an offense, right? My concern is how do I go...
My turn. Here.
Why not kill it? That's bad. Yeah. Oh no, I died.
I've failed you.
I wasn't paying attention.
Sorry, I've asked you an important question.
I was looking at the dog. It's okay so far. It just looks yeah, it's just because they cut it. Yeah, it's always looked like that.
No, I know that the hair's shaving down. I'm just making sure it's not getting.
No, if it were infected, it would be red. It would be like bright. Again. She's doing okay now. She's totally dreaming though. Look at her leg. Maybe she's just having some bad dreams of being, outside in the cold.
Side or fight.
So there's a really cool,
turn.
cool and sad in the same breath, right? It's cool that I guess we adopted her. The sad part though is I guess the people who found her,
Now begin.
before taking her to the shelter, we kept her outside in the cold all winter.
I still have much to learn.
All of February in the winter, which is if you know anything about Fresno and you know anything about the San Joaquin Valley, the days down there are not during the winter, but during the daytime is 110, which it's not down there this time of year, but their nights are 30. And this dog has very little hair. I mean, she has hair, but it's wiry hair, so it's very thin. And there's no way that it was a good thing to put that dog out there. And they did that for a whole month, mainly because the people who rescued the dog didn't know what to do with it, and they wouldn't let it in the house. They didn't want to let a stray dog in their house, but the way they worded it were "You dogs in the house, ew." So it was very bizarre the way that it was worded, right?
Here I come.
So she's been I think relatively happy in here.
Yeah.
Her favorite place of the entire house is the backyard.
My turn.
Yeah.
You also really want that one,
The one downstairs. Oh yeah, when she comes right in from outside, she goes right through it. So that might be something we swap out for up here, maybe.
There's no need for flattery.
Right, if it'll help her
Rest my soul.
gravitate to it. But we could also put that blanket in her new bed. That's being a hand-me-down from her cousin the Bruce. Right? My brother's dog outgrew his baby bed. He doesn't even want to sleep in it anymore because he's so big and barrel-shaped. He doesn't fit in it anymore. So he gave it to us to use for our dog.
My turn.
Bruce? No. Have you ever seen the early pic?
Now it begins.
He was definitely smaller. I can pull a
I
picture.
still have much to learn.
Well, Steve said he was 8, but my mother says that's impossible. He hasn't had him for 5 years, and he hasn't. So my brother's definitely mistaken because he's like, I've had this dog for 5 years. It's like, no, you haven't. He got it back in 2020, and I know because he didn't have it in 2019. And this was a picture that he sent me. Bruce is such a cutie pie. He was a chick slayer. He was maybe in those last 2 months of being a puppy. I think. My brother thinks he's 8 now. So I don't know if he just said that in a drunken stupor. Which there's a...
He's like...
I shall be your opponent. My turn.
He looks like a third the size, doesn't he? He's definitely a little older than when he got her.
There's no need for flattery.
I was about to say
It'll
no.
rest my soul.
He's at least twice her size. But still puppy-like compared to what he looks like today, right? So that's my theory behind the Bruce. But my brother adopted the Bruce. He was a rescue wild dog who was able to be trained. So they don't know how long he was kept as a wild dog. But they do think that he was kept for some time. Take what you will from that discussion, but you know, he's a good dog.
Kept as a wild dog.
Huh?
What do you mean kept as a wild dog? You just like
They found him running with a pack of dogs. They were able to get him to come to them, and they got him, vaccinated him, did all the stuff, so they're not breeding out in the wild. And they were able to train him
He's like, I traded a chicken nugget for my balls.
in a house that he gets to live in and be king of. Because we all know who's in charge of that household at the end of the day.
At first he was like, I traded my balls for a chicken nugget. Now he's like, I traded my balls for filet.
And prime rib, because my brother gives him that exact. My mother just told me today too. He barely gives him dog food anymore. This morning for breakfast, he gave him a bowl of Cheerios with milk in it, and he drinks the milk out of it first, and then eats the Cheerios.
That's awesome.
So I was just sitting there, and I'm like, "What about his dog food?" And she goes, "Well, I guess he eats that too when Steve's busy or not there, because he says it's gone, but he only fills it once a day."
I mean, he's a little champ.
If the rumors of Mugen's ambitions are
Huh?
true.
He's his little champ, you know?
That's true. He's a little boy. We have our little baby girl. She's dreaming again. She's so cute, sweet, and loving. And here comes someone to assassinate him. Just like in the movie Gladiator and many other stories where the king goes with somebody else to rule instead of someone else. And then the other gets pissed off, kills the king before the king makes an official announcement.
Struck down our foes.
And then banishes the other one.
And our nation has become great.
Murdering the king.
Glory through sacrifice. Such are the words that guide Clan Ku.
Mugen, I ask you.
You still gotta take her out to use the bathroom before we go to bed.
Strength. For only the strong can herd the droves of the weak. Such is the way of the world. Strength reigns supreme, always.
As do my thoughts.
Mugen.
You are kind of a douche.
I called you here to discuss succession of the throne.
I know. You've come to a decision. You mean to abdicate to my brother, to give Hikari your crown.
What?
You are old, Your Majesty. Frail, as is the nation you lead. But worry not. By my hand shall its glory be restored, its strength.
I see a cute kitty.
Sure.
It's been too long, Hikari. In case you were wondering, you can call me Captain now. To think, I once looked up to you. Now fate seems to have brought you low.
Mitsu, what are you doing here?
You were expecting someone else? Lord Mugen, perhaps? And this arms merchant? It was a trap. One you were all too eager to walk into. The king is dead, and the era of Lord Mugen begins.
A city. What have you...
Ah, it started already.
Let me pass, Ritsu.
While you were fritting your time away with commoners, greater men were taking action. Our nation cries out for change, and Lord Mugen will bring it. I'm sad to say, you have no place in his coup. You'll die here, Hikari.
Betrayal.
What's gotten into you, Ritsu?
Betrayal. Whoop. Sorry.
I have to follow the
You mean
strongest.
the wake girl?
I told you history would remember my name. Lord Mugen has promised me it will echo through generations. When I present him with your head, I'll be granted.
Hey, Freezer.
Side. So you see, it's nothing personal, Hikari.
I must protect my.
No context question incoming.
Say once more. And
That
once
sounds like a
more
trap,
only.
Meeps.
Let me pass.
That's the spirit.
Okay, Legend of Dragoon, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, or Xenogears?
Ritsu.
You're asking me to probably figure out which one's better?
My turn.
Xenogears is mostly good. The back part of the game is kind of meh because it's, you know, they didn't have enough time to finish it. And people use that as an excuse to still say the game is good. You just have to look past that. And so, nothing more, just your fave. Well, Final Fantasy IV. It's still, I enjoy that game.
I think he's saying out of those four, no?
No, he added or Final
Now
Fantasy
it
IV.
begins.
Oh, Finito, you are like a brother to us.
Oh, Frito. Ritsu. He's a Ritsu cracker.
What's about?
Yeah. That's not fair, because I like all of those games in their own ways. You know, there's things about 8. I know I've talked bad about 8 in the past. There are things but I usually, it's mostly just the small things that annoy me, which is really just the... Some of the characters are really weak.
Prepare yourself.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
You can scroll through so they propose you.
Now it begins.
So it's maximum level wooden like thing. Oh, and look at it, comes with character portraits you can put in. That's cute. That's every character, I believe, including Golbez. But I think the tags are only the main It's cute. Oh, so you can get it with the add-on, I think, as well. You can either get it with the final 5 characters, or you can get it with the final 5 and a bunch of characters down at the bottom who are you can pull out and probably swap around if you wanted to. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. Oh, you can pick which characters they etch in the final product? That's not too bad, to be honest with you.
I need this.
For $50? Fuck yeah. For me, I'd get the one that was... It would be one of those things where I'd want to get the one with all the faces.
It begins.
Well, yeah, because there's like a whole bunch of characters, right?
Here I come.
Prepare you. It's over.
I need to put Fallon Form and Sid in there. That's all you need.
Alan Porham and Sid. Why is that?
My turn.
Oh, I know.
Prue and Tella.
Fallon will be. But,
Edward.
Look well,
Nobody likes Edward.
here I come.
Fusoya, yeah, he's the Lunarian.
Now I got my place.
No, he's the one when they go to the moon
Oh,
and
I
he.
think it's 6.
Shadow.
Is there something that happens there with people think their shadow turns into a
No, there's a mystery character called Gogo, and people think Gogo is like Shadow until people found out you can get Shadow in the World of Ruin.
I need
if you don't fuck up the Crashing Continent stuff.
Okay, because I was looking at this last little thing here. I don't really remember what it was, and I was thinking it was Gogo. And I was
Well, in Final Fantasy VI, it actually is Gogo from Final Fantasy V. That is the whole point. But because Final Fantasy V never came out in the US until the PlayStation version, nobody knew who Gogo was, right? So everybody thought Gogo was like a secret character. Like a lot of them thought Gogo was the character Rachel, Locke's Lost Love. But then you find Rachel's body later in this game. You've seen me play that game, so it's not that confusing for me to do it that way. But there's other little things people thought like for a long time who Gogo was. At the end of the day, Gogo is Gogo. Gogo is the reference from Final Fantasy V.
Now it begins.
Get a palette with all Gogos. That would be pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Alright, Neeps, it is time.
Prepare yourself. I fight for my friends.
That would be good too. Hachimon Jigiri. Konnichiwa, motherfucker.
Allow me.
I know it's sayonara, but we wanted to say hello before we say goodbye. Exactly.
My turn.
Freezer, what am I gonna do about this puppet owl?
Sweet, sweet Papadao.
Prepare yourself. You're dead.
Things are shouting, so I'm
Look well, Hikaru.
You didn't?
Now it begins.
Oh, yes, he did. Like, why did you wake me, mommy?
Not this time. Here I come. It's over.
The Smash Bros. One is pricey. Well, yeah, because it's the hot ticket right now. That's part of it.
How's this?
But how many are you getting? That's the real question, right?
The city burns.
Well, maybe.
And then you probably are able to move them down.
Don't let their screams distract you.
Possibly. That'd be
You
cute.
never did take me seriously, but I'll show you how far I've come.
Every single character DLC, too.
If you want to save them, you'll have to cut through me first. Leave me no choice.
It's okay, Nick. He can't keep his balance up for long.
My blade sings. You're dead. I need this. My turn.
Saying the amount of detail and amount of characters, it's definitely worth it.
My blade sings.
If nothing else, at least you know Freezer.
You're dead.
Yeah, that's true. Though I don't think you heard your question.
What happened?
What do you mean?
I'm not over there looking at chat.
Oh. You can tell though he's putting stuff.
Yeah, nice little chat walking around.
Now it be out of my way, beast. What is this?
Yeah. And she's sitting on the other side of the room. She's sitting over by the dog. She said to you earlier, she's like, what should I do with this dog? I'm sleeping so lovingly in her little hutch bed. Freezer says dog LOL. Yes, we have a dog now. You told them earlier, right?
Why does it always end the same?
Oh, there's pictures in the Discord.
You're always one step ahead.
Freezer, I'll let you do that part that you just said on your own.
What are you staring at? Finish this. Do it.
It's done. Hikari.
Oh no. Somebody wants $20 plus for this?
You can't deny the blood.
Oh, does it come with the wooden Elden Ring box too, or no?
Cut into him. Soak the ground red. Silence. Go away. Go away.
What? Who the hell are you talking to?
Hikari's talking to himself.
Only I had a giant butthole. What was that other really funny one that you kept running into?
The accursed clan.
I don't remember. There were a handful. There was like 4 or 5 that were pretty funny. I don't remember them all though.
To the castle.
I think one of them was enter here and they would put it near something's butt.
No, I think it was like, if nothing else, try finger hole.
Yeah, that was it. Oh no, the people. The town. The town. The town is on fire!
My lord, you're safe.
Suki.
Suki.
The soldiers set fire to the castle. I'm afraid the city is. Lord Hikari, save our kingdom. Only your gentle hands can guide us back.
Well, Fraser, that's a big fucking leap.
Yep. Legend of Dragoon won.
Friends.
Oh, but wait a minute. Is it missing alerts?
There'll be no mercy for you.
They're missing alerts. Only Albert is there. For shame. Don't worry about it. It's not like you sent a bad link. I need to prepare the hammer.
Remember to ask for people.
Lavitz. Okay, it doesn't show that in any of the pictures. It doesn't show them in any of the pictures. Oh, okay. You reached out.
I did no such thing.
I saw you. You're trying to give her a love boop. You were. What'd she do? She's so sweet. He said he found one for you.
Oh yeah?
Probably check the score.
Behold, dog. Is that a real turtle?
Where?
It's like a turtle.
Is it a real turtle? Because if it is, she'll take 10.
That, like, magic turtle.
You are old, Your Majesty, frail, as is the nation you lead. But worry not. By my hand shall its
It doesn't
glory
look
be
real.
restored, its strength.
It's hard to tell, though. It could be. That was another one, Behold Dog. And it would be like those giant, like,
I must
monster
ask,
dogs.
Why, Hikari? What could such a soft heart achieve?
Freezer says it's clearly a dog.
Hikari has all the makings of a great king.
And what would those be?
A brute such as you would never understand.
And you do. The king who threw down his sword and cowered in the trappings of peace. Everything you built was only an illusion.
I'll get it, because the turtle is a
I
dog.
shall build a castle that will stand
Yes,
eternal,
I
and
understand
your
that.
corpse
Okay,
shall
Freezer's
be
making
its
sure you did.
cornerstone.
Dabbing on that cocaine.
My nose spray has 300 megagrams. Cocaine. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god, the dog.
She's like, what the fuck?
She was like, she did this. Like, looked out of the side of her eye and, like, stared me down funny, like, I didn't sign in for this. What are you doing? I'm sorry, baby. Scared you with funny noises. I shouldn't do that while she's sleeping. I should do that while she's awake and understands that I'm just being silly.
Avenger.
Conscious meaning as soon as you go unconscious, you can't. You just die.
That's
What? What? Am I mistaken?
it's supposed to make you self-conscious about your breathing, which fucking sucks.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be a reference to, like, something else. Clearly, right? Because there is a thing where people make a joke is like, I think it was my high school science teacher that I had to take it summer because the one we had was, like, ridiculous and stupid. Oh, wait. My name is Oboro. I was born in U, a nation bled dry by its interminable war with Q. Empty stomachs, spreading pestilence, and nights spent curled up against the chill were facts of life. You're stealing stories from, like, Lost Odyssey. Although the adults around me blamed my birth for my miserable lot, even if my tender years I knew the truth, Ku was to blame. That wretched nation who preyed upon the weak, bringing strife and death in its wake. While the better part of my life was spent in suffering, my sister brought some small measure of joy to my existence. We were not bound by blood. I plucked her from the city streets and raised her as my own family. Now, some might think shouldering such a burden is folly, especially when I scarcely knew from where my next meal would come. However, I could tell you that this child had a fire within her. You know, she was spied with when she spied the dagger I held in my hand. She cried. Her cry ceased, and I knew. It was at that very moment when I decided we would make it through this life together. Or how naive I was then. Okay. After 4 years of relative peace, Ku's forces fell upon the town we called home. If the tyrants were victorious, we would be killed or captured, forced to spend our lives in servitude. I resolved to kill King Jigo of Ku myself. Kill King Gigolo of Ku myself, that we might be spared such a fate. After donning the armor of a dead Ku soldier, I asked my sister to slash my body and made my way to Gigolo under the guise of a wounded ally. While I slipped through Ku's ranks, my attempt on Gigolo's life failed and I was captured. As the soldiers pinned me down, my mind grasped for a clever escape. It was then when Gigolo asked, "Will you serve Ku by my side?" An unexpected offer, to say the least, but one I did not hesitate to take. I turned my back on our home and joined hands with my sworn enemy, all so that my sister and I could live. However, still we found no comfort. Ku's bloody conquest poured over one border after another, and the fires of war spread unabated. As the desert was stained in deep crimson, my heart became black as pitch. I recall one particularly red day, noticing a corpse turn toward me, its gaze piercing through lifeless eyes. I tried to look away, only to be met with a field of dead bodies upon the sand, each one leering at me intently. Perhaps it was merely the work of a troubled imagination, but that is hardly the point. The act of living became something I could not comprehend. We steal only to be stolen from, and then we die. This cycle repeats itself time and time again, till at the end we find what I pondered, the answer to this question, and eventually reached my answer. Life has no meaning, and living is a fool's errand. I was mistaken to look towards the dawn, for tomorrow is but a farce. A world so twisted ill deserves to see a new day, so I will ensure that it never comes. Such was the thought of the forefront of my mind as I wore the mask of dutiful subject. Day after day I played my role until a man came to me bearing the grimoire and claiming it would pique my interest. The text within was said to stir the hearts of all who read it, but I was unmoved as I turned to the final page, for I had come to realize the truth it laid bare on my own. How many years has it been since then? At last my plan is in motion, and a great battle looms over the horizon. This world will meet its end, and the light of the dawn will be replaced with a choking darkness, for life has no meaning, and tomorrow is but a farce. Wouldn't you agree? No longer will we be forced to kill or be killed. No longer will we be forced to greet a dawn. The only thing that brings more suffering. The end is nigh. Sounds dandy.
Fucking Edo era emo boy.
Yeah, really.
Dear diary.
I'm going to destroy the world with my Kamehameha wave.
Father!
Hikari, will you lead our nation?
I will be king. And I'll set Ku free of this bloodshed.
Mugen is too strong. You cannot hope to face him alone. Run. Gather your strength, your allies. Only then can you restore the light to our nation.
His His final words prove his weakness, that he would hoist his unfulfilled ambitions on the shoulders of another. Only I am fit to be king. And I shall see the fires of war engulf the world.
That was the same world that Father lived in his whole life. A world he regretted making. But he came to believe in my vision. A vision for a world not forged by war,
I like how his
but
daddy
shaped
grew
by
for 10
fellowship.
generations. It's hard to take it seriously.
Enjoy your
He's a
grip on
20
Ku while
year
you
old
can,
kid.
Mugen. I'll take the throne back and build a country Father would have been proud of.
A coward like you.
Why did you set fire to
That
the
ear
homes
just
of
popped
innocents?
right up.
I
Somehow
looked at her,
you've
she
won.
looked at me, and she looked kind of
They might have
dramatic.
opposed my rule after you.
She wants you to pet her belly. Pet that belly, get it.
Best to burn the roots of the problem before they grow.
Ooh, belly rubs.
Monster.
Don't go too low.
Now don't be a fool. You know your
Wow, she's even
meager
asleep
skills
while
are
you're
no
doing it.
match for me.
That's some dog trust right there.
Not to tarnish our family name. Don't die so shamefully, brother.
Ken!
Oh, she trusts you entirely. Doesn't she?
For the true king!
Benkei!
It seems a rat's got through the cracks in my wall.
Your Majesty, leave these curs to me. You hold the future of Ku in your hands. Your father chose to put his faith in you, and so shall I.
He's like, no, mommy, stop tickling my little feet. No.
Don't worry, it'll take more than this gang of ruffians to take
Oh,
Benkei
please,
down.
mama, stop.
Go, find your erstwhile allies and
I know
return
dog
to
feet
set us
are
free.
like vitals to them too. They protect their feet. Some their back feet especially.
I thought you just said she tries to be competing.
He does, but I mean, just like the wound on her tummy, she's gonna protect certain parts of her.
Father.
Or she just doesn't like to have her feet tickled. She trusts you completely. She just doesn't want her feet tickled.
It's gone.
Aww.
But their sacrifices won't be in vain.
Hikari rode through the night. Kasuku grew faint on the horizon, but Hikari did not look back. With his eyes set firmly on the future, he rode. The future was very creamy. Like the moon, it looks so creamy.
And look, she unwound herself as soon as you gave her some space. She's like, I don't want you to play with my feetsies while I sleep. Maybe when she's awake she won't mind, but
Well, then you shouldn't have said something about her feet. It just tempted me.
I know.
Did you hear about what happened in Ku?
Is it as bad as they say?
Seems the young prince wasn't satisfied with his lot and tried to take the throne by force. The king is dead. And the elder brother has assumed the throne.
How dreadful. We've had peace for so long.
My journey begins here.
It's just a stupid,
Gather your
edgy,
strength,
cliche.
This one, okay. If you've
First, I
never
must
seen
cross
this
the
story
sea
type before,
and
you
journey
might like
east.
this. And sure, it's well done for what that
To the
story
city of
thing
scholars,
is.
where Kazan
Kinda.
resides.
but it is definitely, of everything we've done, it's probably the most cliched.
I hope your mind is still
But to be fair, if you're telling 8 stories, and when you look up like the types of stories one can tell, there's only like 16. You know what I mean?
And I won't be.
And so if you're telling 8 separate stories, it makes sense that one of them is going to be this type of story. I want to say it was even in the last one. Obrecht's story was much like this. Prince Hikari of Ku is branded a traitor and driven from his home. Even Ritsu, once his closest friend, betrays him. In the he loses everything at the hands of Mujin, his own brother. With only the embrace of desolate sands to comfort him, Hikari sets his gaze forward. In silence, he rides east. So, I mean, it is one of those things that, like, you're in a game with 8 characters, at least one of the stories is going to be cliched. The other ones are kind of nasty, you know, they're interesting.
Well then,
this one's
shall we depart?
has the potential to be the worst. Right? So we definitely need to put Hikari in. So we'll take Throne out. Because she's a sword user. And she's also the highest in leveled. And we need to put Oswald back in. We'll put Oswald in for Casti because Ochette. I said Ochette. Ochette has her story of chapter 2 require her to be at a certain level. Probably. So it would help to get her level up. Her levels up a bit more before tackling. We could tackle her one of her chapter 2. Or even all of her chapter 2 stuff can be handled separately. So we have... Oh shit. And it puts a spear user in the party, which is great. Definitely one thing we do not have. Let's give him that. I don't care so much about him critting. I can believe everything else the same. Go better? What? Oh, did you wake her with a burp?
No, she was staring at me and I burped and she looked a little calmer.
That stink. That stink. Alright, so that's all good. Aw, you staring at her. For those of you wondering, we have a new dog. We have a dog. Happy. We just got, literally yesterday, the rescue. And she's the sweetest.
What's...
Nice hidden item.
Whoa.
New equipment for sale. Awesome.
Whoa. What's the
discount at the end? I think that's relatively it. There's somebody down here. Is there anything up here? No, not really.
What's the...
Another delicious hidden item.
Where was he hiding it?
What?
Where was he hiding it?
There. Okay, that looks like that's roughly everything in this town, but we're gonna go and check out the merchants here because we just unlocked a bunch of new stuff. That increase, these aren't, no. Sandstorm Spear, that's pretty darn good. But what do we really need to get people here? Significantly increases damage but lowers evasion pretty heavily. I'm sure I want to do that. But it could just be because of what they're wearing. Doesn't give much, so I don't know. I don't think there's much here other than that great shield and the sandstorm spear, which we will get. Which is expensive as hell, but why not? Not like we're hurting for the cash. That's pretty good. All right. Don't want to fight anyone really at the moment. How are we doing on... He needs to recover. We'll make it nighttime and check out what we can find at night.
Will this do? Interesting. I have
another hidden item.
Interesting.
You're a goof. Nice.
Will this do? Interesting.
Let's come down here. Go down here, rather. Okay, that's it. There's nothing else in this town. And it makes sense that there wouldn't be much left. Alright. So we've grabbed a new character. And then where to go from here with that particular character would be... They said going east. Yep, everybody's in the east for that stuff. And then we have two more over there. Particio. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna leave the street running for a little bit.
Before then.
Oh, what a good dog. What a good dog. Huh?
Oh, what a good dog she is.
She is a very good dog. I'm not gonna lie. Well, here's the thing. Do you want to take her out? I think it's late enough. I'm not going to play much longer, so that way when she comes back, she can unwind a little bit. And then we can unwind and go to bed. You okay? Okay. Left the leash on the table.
Yeah.
Do what I must.
Yeah, the table. Well, the dining room table, yeah.
I need a plan.
Let's go. Ha! Sorry. Over here.
My turn.
She knows what that open door means. You see that wand? No wand. Don't let her jump down though. She's not ready yet. She still got her stitches.
Here we go.
I'm sorry.
I carry your dog.
Nah, go ahead and let her follow you down. See if she'll do it, right?
Come on, girl.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Very well. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Ah, goodness. It's a tantrum that was.
She's taking the dog to the potty. I'm not sure, Freezer, why you're so freaking tired. There must be a reason. Not sleeping good. That'd be my first guess.
Stand aside or fight.
I need a plan. Fire. Burn. How weak. I've gained valuable insight.
Well, what time is it now for you? 1:30? Just came in that way.
Stand aside or fight.
Well, I have to go through this area to get one of the other characters. So that's the thing, is I'm strong, and I'm strong, yes, maybe even overly strong, but it's a necessary thing I have to do. And it's helping Hikari and Oswald catch up in levels too, to be rummaging through here, so.
Prepare yourself. My blade sings. Who's next? Good.
Well, it's required if you want to see all the stories of the game. But I don't want to call it a god mode. Every character is swappable except for the main the one character you pick as your first. But I'm not one-shotting everything. I'm just in an area that's allowing me to do it at this time. Whereas when I grab these other 2 level 1 characters, because they'll start at level 1, oh, they'll get chances. The thing like the first Octopath Traveler is you have to go around if you want to. You don't have to do this, but if you want to, you got to go around and kind of pick up all the characters. And once you get all the characters, once you grab all the characters, then the story goes into different paths, and then the game's difficulty catches up very quickly. So it turns pretty hard. The first Octopath is pretty good. So they're definitely really good stories. This is supposed to be a level 11 area. So I have one character who is under level 11. And like I said, this difficulty changes as the game progresses. It's pretty challenging in the with the first 2 characters you get. Then it kind of goes down as you add more characters, and your main character's level keeps going up. Then you get into chapter 2 stuff in the last Octopath Traveler, and then the difficulty starts to pick back up again. And then by the 3rd chapter of like 6 or 7 or 8 chapters, the game stays consistently difficult.
Come on, then.
Actually, it's not really even levels, it's your strategies more so than anything else. The way you fight fights. Enemies have specific weaknesses and all of that, and you have to exploit it, but then the enemies, even though they're weak to something, start finding ways to get around it. I want to say there was an enemy in the first Octopath Traveler, and it's probably going to be in this one too, where in order to break its shield, which was one of the only ways you could really damage the enemy, you had to legitimately do something that I thought at first was stupid, but you had to use a spell. It was weak to one thing, and it was magic spells. And when you use the magic spell to break its shield, it healed it too. So you were actively making it more difficult to figure out. But that's not the best example anyway. Nuke the Sandworm. Well, it took every character using their maximum attack to do it. But yeah. In a level 11 area. I can't for any of these guys. Let's just do that.
Come on, then.
Where was I? Blaze on, flame.
Well, it took every character to do it. And it took 3 characters to break the shield apart, and then the 4th character, the timing lined up just so I could use the... Kind of like a Bravely Default, you can use multiple attacks, in a sense. Or in this game, you either attack multiple times or you power up a super attack. And whatnot. But I'm honestly in the early parts of this game. Like, I've not done any Chapter 2 stuff. There's probably 8 chapters per character in this game. So, you know, it's like being in Mario 64 or Super Mario RPG, and you're one-shotting things in the beginning, and then as the game goes on, it becomes a bit more intricate.
Well, now.
It's a hodgepodge of everything. Well, it's the same concept. Pretty much. The same idea. Like Final Fantasy VI in the beginning of the game, you practically one-shot everything. Hello, sweetie. Don't jump up there. Oh, look at you. Look
Took
at
a bit of a spill going up the red stairs.
okay.
You might want to check that.
Is Paul here?
I don't know. She just kind of fell over trying to climb the stairs.
No, did she rush up the stairs? Maybe a little slippery. Did she pee?
She made the peeing motion and the pooping motion, so.
Alright, well.
There's not really a light out there, but.
Okay, well, we did what we could.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna grab a towel from the hall closet.
Okay.
Alright. Alright.
You know, and after she did the pooping motion, I waited for a bit. She just sort of sat there.
Lower one, I think. She smells stinky. She smells like she poopied. Is there any towel in there? Oh, okay. Don't. There's some in the bathroom somewhere. In the.
Is your mom sleeping?
Kinda, but you won't wake her. Just go in there.
Okay, we're back.
What do you do?
Yep. Oh, Freezer's like wondering why I'm one-shotting everything. Maybe you saw me play Octopath Traveler, right? The first one? It's like the beginning of the game is letting you learn every character pretty much, and then later the game becomes interestingly hard. Does that sound already back on her and at her little fortress? She's such a good girl. Yeah, let's just put it in the dirty clothes pile, but take the thing on top off. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, take that off. That's the bed cover for her new bed downstairs. Here, just pull the fan cord, the one closest to you. That'll circulate the air. She's like, power.
Well, now.
Oh no, I know you despise all of that. The one thing is that this game scales. Okay, I can't say this game because I've not beat this game yet or gotten further in it than the chapter 1 stuff, but the first game in the series is notoriously deceiving because it seems really easy in the beginning and then it gets incredibly difficult as you progress.
You can't just come over after I told my hands off. It ain't right.
Oh, now she's throwing a fit because you got mad at her.
I'm getting mad at her.
She's like, I didn't do nothing wrong, Mama.
I don't need her sniffing areas.
What areas are those?
I'm just too fucking warm in here.
Well, I mean, the other thing, Freezer, is you can choose to approach this game any way you want. There are people who literally will handpick 4 characters out of the main cast. And then from that, they will straight up just, let me see here.
Maybe she thinks you're about to get in bed.
No. Oh, because I took out my shirt. Well, my shirt's been off for a while.
Well, no, because I took off my shirt. Careful, baby.
Oh, maybe.
She's like, oh, I know what time it is. It's toe licking time.
Oh, she likes licking the toes.
You know, right?
You mean antithesis. Antithesis, I don't think is a word. There's a thesis and then an antithesis. But I know what you mean. Well, Freezer goes back to what I was saying earlier, is that you can choose to do it any way you want. There's some people who actually are pretty clever. They'll try to pick up like they'll pick up 4 characters, use those 4 characters as one group, and then use the other 4. I know some people who just play the game twice just to see all the 4 stories, but for the actual ending, the true end of the game, you have to have a pretty full party, and it's hard. There's a lot of people who've not actually beaten Octopath Traveler all the way. Who've maybe gotten like 80% of the way through and then it gave up. Because it got too hard and they didn't prepare correctly. So there is a challenge. It's just not like apparent when you first start playing the game. It's more about the stories first. No, but I know my mother was saying something akin to like what's like different animals go through the yard, so eventually there will be something there.
I'll just check my
Yeah.
Trust me, I've had friends.
Yeah, well, no, I know. I've had them too. Like when we had Smokey, he had.
I got kicked out of school.
Oh well, that's okay. But I'm saying I had them too, and we had to.
Like the
we would.
rashes you get.
Yeah, and then you would take showers, and there'd be blood in the shower from where all the fleas are dying from drowning. It was, it was a thing that took some getting used to. That's more for ticks.
Oh. Well,
And poison ivy.
Well, now.
It definitely gave me
Oh, like who? The doctor?
my parents.
Oh, I think they got poison sumac or poison ivy mixed up with fleas.
Yeah.
Fleas will give you rashes, maybe too mild or allergy, but I don't know if oatmeal baths would do anything.
Well, now.
But yeah, that's the whole thing, Freezer. I mean, Octopath Traveler 1 is a heavily enjoyed game, and it's not because it's too easy. Trust me. Most people I know have not beaten it. Who are, like, I think Hobo never beat it. And Hobo actively beats his games. Like, I think, because he bought Octopath 1, I think. Or no, he borrowed it from me. And he couldn't beat it. He gave up on it. He said it got too hard. And he didn't know what to do, and I think he got...
He loves hard games.
He does love hard games. That's what made it peculiar for him to give up on a game, right?
Maybe Diablo 3 came out at the time or something.
Maybe. I wouldn't say this game's too long, but... Yeah, they looked fine. I mean, they're going to look like they're slowly coming out anyway because they're dissolvable, so they'll eventually fall off.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I know she tripped.
Coming up the stairs.
Coming up the patio stairs, and she made a little noise.
Oh, well, you know. I mean, that's the thing with the first Octopath. Too easy for too long.
Name her Scuttle.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Freezer. I mean, I didn't think the first Octopath Traveler was that bad. And I don't know a lot of people who speak poorly of it.
You are Scuttle.
Scuttle is pretty good.
Good protection, Scuttle.
Scuttle.
Scuttle. Right.
Well, that's something, Freezer, I can't help you with. There are people who just have, who have very specific peeves, let's say, or pet peeves, or they have their own particular standards, I guess. Like, this game will lose me because, yes, now that I have characters who are very strong and I'm running through these level 1 areas trying to unlock the other characters, if this was the pacing of the game...
Well...
Oh, Harry's self-depreciating joke. Oh, I'll have to try that out. Well, that's the thing, is the story keeps me engaged. I would say of the characters we've acquired so far, which were short of 2, right? There's maybe only 2 that were kind of weak out of the 4 that we've been, we picked up. And that kind of is debatably subjective, Because I think some people, they actually figured out why that would be subjective, but,
Oh, scamper.
Yeah, you couldn't do that with this game. At least with the first game, I should say. I've not gotten far enough in this one. Because... just my memory of the first Octopath Traveler, and I streamed it all live here on the channel. I don't know if you were there or not, personally, but... it started off kind of easy, but the characters in that were a lot... There was maybe one weak character in Octopath Traveler, and that was Aaron, or Eren, or whatever his name is, the apothecary character. He was probably the weakest character, and his story arc wasn't bad, it just wasn't great. Like, I wasn't, like, blown away by the storytelling of it. But for what it's worth, like, all the other characters were pretty darn good. Oh, so 14's now just they removed all the difficulty in the entire game. Well, that would be a reason not to bother with it, I guess, anymore.
Do you remember what I named my Chocobo? Final Fantasy 14.
I don't know if he heard you. Freezer, do you remember what Meeps named see here. He doesn't.
Okay. Well, that's fair. I can't even remember. I was like trying to think of it, and I was like, what the fuck?
There's another dude who had a side quest for me. Where? Oh, he's over here. All right, let's see if he succeeds. Makes leveling cues literally cancer. How so? I need more details. You found it funny. Joe is now ready to bang the girl of his dreams.
Look at the Final Fantasy 14.
I don't remember how.
So I'm like looking at what I thought was my character's name. Nothing's coming up. And I was like, that's not cool.
You better have something really good for $3,000.
I have a
Oh, new equipment for sale.
Interesting.
Ooh. They brought you because they needed you to fill in that slot, really, I guess. So it means that we now have Fantasy Wild West. But you know what it could never be? Wild Arms. Those first 3 Wild Arms games are the stuff of legend. Don't you think?
Yeah.
And you really liked the 3rd one. I remember you making a big deal about that one when I was playing it. How much you liked it.
Lovely one. That's the first one you should.
I have a
It
request.
was, but it was good at not just you know. I was excited to show it to you. Not gonna lie.
What else are you excited to show me?
The stuff.
Can't get enough of the stuff.
Boom.
Look, now I'm getting this too.
They're not the same. I think that's a bug bite. Yeah. Nah, you look good. You know you look good. Oh, we're just shy of that. Darn. We'll come back to this merchant after we pick up the next character, but we need to grab this. But it's already coming up on midnight, guys. As much as I'd like to pick up the next character, and Agnea, who is the last character. So look at this freezer as an example. You know, chapter 1, level 1, and that's fine. Even Throne's next quest is level 7. She's pretty strong. But here's a level chapter 2 that's level 29. As an example. So the game's going to scale pretty quickly. It starts off a little mild. Because when you go around picking up the characters, but you see these level jumps going up to 18, 17, 17. I think one over here is like 32 for their chapter 2, which I've never seen one that high. 24. And I think this one is up there, 37. So we'll be going in not that much stronger than maybe the chapter 2. And then the chapter 3 is going to jump up even more. So I'm really just grabbing the characters. No, I don't know if I would call this a grind fest. Because I've not found that many places to do any good grinding yet. But again, it's still, I gotta get further in the game to figure some of that out. So. Not writing off anything yet, I just don't know because I haven't played this game enough to know. Well, so far, I mean, I'm geared most of these characters up. Materials, I don't know anything about that. Only one character benefits from these materials. Damn, I got shit I got to sell. We'll do that a little later. We'll do that next time. I'll sell this stuff off. Because I'm pretty sure we might need some of this. For that inventor dude. No, not a money grind fest. That wasn't even the part of the first game anyway. I doubt it's this. There's a thing here. There's a mini side quest you can do in this that we've unlocked that allows you. You collect a bunch of items and you bring them to this dude who is somewhere over here. I think. Oh, he's right here in this where this little shield is, and he invents things and gives you rewards for making the inventions. It doesn't do anything bigger than that, but it does something. Don't know what it is. It's still like on the list of things we got to figure out. Counter, stout wall. May as well just grab that. And then he unlocked a support skill. Whoop. Because Freezer, the first game, fundamentally and mechanically is the same as this one. That's why I'm referencing the first game. As far as the gameplay and the mechanics and the balancing that it did. They share almost identical systems. Final Fantasies 1 and 2 did not. So that's why they are not the same. These are very close. They've done very little different with the system other than change some of the characters' abilities. They've given them secondary functions, which not fully explored yet, still kind of exploring it. So there's that. So, I mean, that's why I can reference the first game. As being someone who's played it, you haven't. And I have played Octopath Traveler when it came out, which was only a couple years ago. It's not like it's been like 10 years since I played the first one. I mean, they are very similar in how they play. So I'm just saying that. And that's why I can say that. Whereas Final Fantasy 1 and 2 are not the same. They're fundamentally different. These are Octopath 1 and 2 are very fundamentally the same. There's with some subtleties. There's even a mild job system in here, but I mean, I haven't really been fiddling with it all that much. But it is there, because look, there's the inventor. So there's ways to unlock more jobs. I've not figured that out yet. That's still on my list of things to do. And then you can learn different things based on that. So this is new. This is all new stuff. But right now I've just been mastering like their current stuff. It tells you how to do it. Help our car with his creations to learn job skills. So there you go. Who I would use this on, I don't really know yet. But as you can see, it's like you can get a secondary job option down the road. So there is that. You probably were here when I first started, because that's the only memory I have of the battles going by really fast was the early parts of the first game. Summoner disguised as a judge. He's not a summoner. Nobody's a summoner. He's a cleric.
The closest to summoner is a girl.
Yeah, the girl at the bottom, the hunter, she can do some summoning.
And she does some monster.
Well, it's like yeah, she grabs monsters, and yeah, she grabs monsters and uses them in battle. Is what she does. So yeah, it's too early in this game for me to form an opinion. Well, lots of games have job systems that work similar to Final Fantasy 3 or 5. It doesn't make them inherently bad. And I've only unlocked one job, so I have no opinion. You know, if I've only unlocked one job, I've only unlocked one job. See, putting him on that I don't know is... It gives him more stats. There's almost no reason not to, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll just leave him alone for now. No, Freezer, you get them in combat like you catch them like you do Pokemon. You weaken them and then you capture them, and then you use them as summons in battle, pretty much. And they do unique things.
Or you can just eat them. You gotta tell them that there's an eat 'em feature.
Is he a summoner? No, he's not a summoner. He's a cleric. He has healing magic. That's all he does. Healing and holy magic. And then I can add this on if I want to. Which actually, it's like I should put that on everybody, but then they would all look the same. It's some character in a side quest. He's not even in the party. He's not I can't bring him into the party. Help our car, yeah. I gotta find a bunch of random crap. It's the same deal as Final Fantasy 3 summons. Do mini quest, get summoned. Well, in this it would be do mini quest and you unlock a skill, but they're not summons. There are these things over here on the right that I can't read, but if I go here, I can. So... Unleash a powerful physical attack on a single foe. Restores 40% of a single ally's HP and SP and grants them 1 BP. Incapacitated allies will also be revived. That's pretty cool. But it means I'd have to figure the rest out.
Probably more like skills being locked.
They're like...
behind,
yeah, the mini quests. But this...
Behind upgrading your class in Final Fantasy 14, you know what I mean?
And she's talking about Final Fantasy 3. Which I don't remember it being like that, per se, but again, it's been a long time since... No, it hasn't been that long since I played 3. There are side quests that you do to unlock some of the summons, pretty much. Like, you find Shiva...
Summons
and,
skills.
Yeah, he keeps comparing them to summons, and I don't know why he's doing that, other than he's saying it's just like getting how you had to get the summons. But this is the only job I've unlocked in the entirety of the game. You have to go way out of your way to get any of them. I haven't actually... Look, I had 2 already, and I haven't gone out of my way to get them yet. So I mean, I haven't played the game enough to make that assertion, Freezer, and I don't, and if you've just been watching me play, I don't think that's possible to make that assertion either. I've met the guy once in the game, and I've already unlocked 2 skills. I met him once and had the materials to do 2 of those many, but I don't know, we'll see. Freezer, I understand that I need to unlock them. I don't understand what's going on. I've said that 4 times already, sir. And you keep reiterating that I have not said it. Or that I'm missing what it says. I said that I have to go to the inventor and bring him the materials, and then he gives me more abilities. Yeah, and I keep saying it again, and you keep saying I don't. Or you keep reiterating it as if I had not said it already. I've said it 4 times now. That's one of the side quests I gotta do. And it's to learn new skills for this job. And it's the only job I have out of probably at least 4 or 5. I don't even know how many are in this game. It's the only one I've ever unlocked. So I'm not saying that every job's going to be that way, because unless I look it up, which would be cheating, which I'm not going to do, I can't form an opinion on that. That is not how the summoner works in Final Fantasy III, dude. You don't have to go insanely out of your way to find... Watch my Let's Play. I don't go insanely out of my way to find half of them. But I did get some stats that are better than my base stats. But I'm not going to make all my class look the same just for 8 extra damage and 5 extra defense. I'm talking about the Japanese Final Fantasy III. The one with the Onion Knights. Shiva's hidden a little tower that you can go to at any time. Takes you maybe 15 minutes to do the side quest for it. Maybe 10, which is what I think it took. Doesn't matter which version. I've done the 3D version and the Pixel remaster. And I've done the Game Boy one, which is really just the remake, 3D remake anyway. And I played the original one. They were all the same amount of effort with, well, there is one version of it that they added more stuff, and those ones are a little harder, but you don't need it to make the job viable. You don't buy Shiva, you fight a battle at the top of a frickin'... Dude, I have the Let's Play, I can pull up the frickin' timestamp for you. You can buy summons. You're thinking of Final Fantasy V, dude. Where you buy summons in the store. Then you might be playing an inferior version of 3, because I've played... Is there a PSP one? Is it the 3D one? Yeah, there is one, yeah. I've not played the Final Fantasy III PSP one, but it's the remake of the 3D one that was on the DS. And yes, you do buy some summons, but if I'm not mistaken, they're not that hard to get. I don't remember anything in Final Fantasy III being that hard. I want to say I 100%ed that game. I can tell you how long it took. Let me see. Pull it up here. I beat it in 15 episodes. Minus some episodes in between where I grinded a little bit. So let me see what let me just open this one here. I can tell you my final time on it. Because that would be interesting to know.
Just to clarify here. Let me see. There's gotta be something here that I have. Give me 1 second. Because I am curious. I am an insanely curious person. So I beat the game. Okay, so Meeps, check this out. I'm in the final dungeon at 12 hours and 2 minutes. In my Let's Play of Final Fantasy III, with all of the summons and everything unlocked. With the fairness that I think you can run in that one, so that might be part of it there. And I think it took me, I think, 15 hours roughly to beat it. I'm thinking of Final Fantasy V. That's the one where Shiva's up in the tower. Never mind. Well, I don't remember it being that difficult, so... Or that big of a deal. So, I don't know. Maybe the first time if you're not sure where to go, maybe, but... Because you're so warm. Well, Freezer, aren't all the good summons of Final Fantasy VI way out of the way? Well, you lose a good summon to unlock another summon. Well, I mean, because...
Okay? Okay, what's wrong, baby? What's wrong? You alright? What is it? Hey, I don't know. She's done that 3 times now. You'll have to ask her that. Yeah, she did it twice today.
It's not a seizure.
She did it twice a day back to back, and, you know, I made sure she was upright, I patted her on the back.
No. The first time I heard it,
Made her
it's
drink some
horrible.
water.
Maybe she's just like puffing herself awake or like that's definitely something we need to ask her. Because it could just be coughing. It could be her trying to bark.
Maybe.
And she's trying, but she can't do it. It's coming from her throat, whatever it is.
I don't know if she's got mucus problems. She hasn't eaten anything recently, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. We'll have to keep an eye on it.
Maybe she's nauseous from being anxious, feeding it. I don't know.
It could be. It could be a hairball. Well, yeah. Let me just finish it. Yeah, I'll put it back. What?
Can't feed it.
No.
Hey.
That's cool. Got hairball. Spit anything up?
No, nothing I can see.
No. Things okay, like.
Yeah, I know.
You want to fix the bed really quick? Yeah. Let me end the stream here, guys. Put her down for just a second. Okay, there.
Well, she is.
Well, she knows. Well, I hope me pointing at her didn't make her sad. Oh. Well, I don't have an. Yeah, the dog. She seems fine. She doesn't seem scared or anything. Like when a dog does something that they're scared of, like they start shivering and freaking out even after it's happened. She's immediately fine after she does it.
I've seen her get scared off Lisa dead, but then I brought her down there to see the
Yeah. Well, and then she met Meemaw down there, so now it's a good memory affiliated with being down there. So, the other thing too, Freezer, is it's just one job. The other jobs could be easier to manage and be more interesting. It looks like there's going to be a lot of them. Unless this scaling is like wrong, because it's hard to tell. But it looks like it does a full loop. You see what I'm saying? Like it goes all the way around and back underneath. So there could be many jobs in this game to unlock, and I've just barely dabbled in any of it. So, well, that's fine. You can make it under observation, but I'm trying not to compare two different games until I play them. You know, if collecting all the stuff for the guy is just something I'm doing while traveling the world casually, then it's not really a big deal. I actually didn't look at this very closely, did I? Okay. So I'm just trying to save my judgment as I get further through the game. That's all. And make those comparisons then to just assume or presume what it's going to be like, you know, in the early parts of the game. But like I said, it's not a big deal. Well, yeah, because there's no way to know until we get further in the game. It'd be interesting to see what the other jobs requirements are too. And I'm curious to see these last two characters. The one character I am particularly interested in is Partito. Or Partitio, or Partitio. I don't know how they're going to pronounce it. He seemed interesting. And then Agnia is like a dancer, which the dancer in the last game was okay. It was pretty cool. So we'll see. And then this is a Western themed character, so I'll be interested to see how that plays out. Well, yeah, you can compare the jobs for now. I just don't see a point in doing that quite yet. Because I've only unlocked the one job and I've only unlocked 2 skills. And I did it passively. I didn't like actively have to go out hunting for the stuff for it. So, I mean, I'm still kind of on the fence with what I think about it. That's why I'm not trying to think of it that way yet. And it could be that. I'm waiting to see more. So, this is a good place for us to stop for tonight. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're on the YouTube channel, definitely check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Studios for more live gaming action. And if you're on the Twitch channel, check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/therepgguy. When we come back, I really, really hope I can pick up these last 2 characters, maybe in one sitting. It took us a while to walk all the way over here to Ryu and pick up all the treasures and stuff along the way. And I found some dungeons that were maybe worth exploring, but not right now. Not until we pick up all the characters. And then, for what it's worth, we're going to pick up the last known character here. There's a lot of area over here to explore that we know nothing about. And there's Hunoeuma, or the area in the Kingdom of Ku, which is a little too far away for us now. So we know that all of this is going to be getting used. So we've barely seen almost anything of this world yet. We've seen probably at the most, let me back out here, probably a third of it. And that's just from raw exploration and unlocking the stories. I have a strong theory, or I have a strong feeling that getting to the other locations and stuff will be, doing these other chapters. I mean, this continent's pretty much unlocked almost entirely in chapter 2 from the look of it. The rest of this continent, where it's not known yet, so we'll see. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and I want to thank Me Plus and for being here, and the beautiful Me Plus and the wonderful maze. You feeling Maze is gonna be what we might settle on?
Yeah, still another day, but
No, okay. We'll see. She's a good girl. Alright, so anyway, thanks guys for stopping by, and we'll see you guys next time.